teams are going to game plan to stop him if the Knicks ever get in a situation where they need to win the game. You already know Julius Randle, booty juice.
I mean, he a number 3, dog. He ain't booty juice. He's just a number 3. He ain't no number 2, and he's definitely not the one. They try to say that he was our 1. He's not the one.
I ain't gonna lie to you right
He
now.
should have been a 2 or 3.
I'll take Caleb Martin right now.
Yeah.
Over Julius Randle.
Absolutely.
I mean, how he's playing right now, yeah. But if you want to say that before the season, you weren't saying that before the season. You saying that right now.
Right. But that's all that matters right now. Because right now he's sitting home watching home studios.
For real, let's see if we got this. Let's see if we got this right. I know we live in location. We've been live for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I apologize, everybody. Check. This is Homie Studios episode 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah.
123. You feel me?
Imagine that.
1, 2, 3. You feel me? This is how long the boys been doing it. You know what I mean? Yo, we got the homie. I'm just Quan in the building from Breaking Rules Podcast.
Yeah. Should have been slid on. But we got right here. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. You know, we got the man. He's not on screen, but he's here in spirit and in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? The homie, the newly married. The newly married.
Congratulations, my boy.
ST the Great.
Yeah, that way, my boy. If I don't know,
hey,
so we gotta salute that.
100%. And you already know we got the one, the Don, Ryan, Don Ryan. Whichever way you want to say it, you know what I'm saying? Because if this man did not come when he did, we would still major pause on that. major pause.
Not pause.
I couldn't finish that statement without a pause. But if this man would have not come through, pause again.
Yeah.
So we would not be.
Arrived.
We would not.
What about arrive?
No, not just come through. Arrive. Like homie. Like he was at. Hey, homie. Hey, you need my help? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do. I don't think we'll be like. And the queen. Let's go. Newlyweds. Let's go. You feel me? We would not be live on location right now. So shout outs to ST. I hope y'all enjoy y'all evening.
Yeah, for real.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yes,
without the homie, we would not be live in location because
y'all know. Hold on. First of all, let me turn this way. Y'all know the damn vibes, man. You know, I had to pull up at least one way so I can make sure my boy's straight. You know, it's my wedding day. Your boy freshly married. Your boy feeling good, feeling great. How are you? You know what time it is. I'm gonna catch y'all next week though, because gotta go do marriage type things. I'm gonna holler at y'all. You dig?
Hey, the boy T, boy. Hey, again, without the homie. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, you want some nuts?
That boy moving around quick.
But
go ahead and
what's on cam right now?
Everything's live, bro.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we finna get it started. It's Homie Studios.
You select what you like out of this, sir. Everything is medically licensed.
Hold on, while he getting himself together, I'm gonna get myself together.
Y'all boys crazy. Nah. The do the yeah.
What did he got day?
Oh, look here.
Check. Yeah, okay.
Stand in front of the camera again, sir.
Oh, yeah, I got you, bro. You on the same list. What activities is going?
So we're finna get into it real quick. What?
You good. I stand over here. Boom. Sorry.
Y'all got viewers in this bitch? What's going on?
Sorry for mooning y'all niggas. You know what's out here. You got an empty container, bro?
Yeah, Lord, what is going on?
Appreciate y'all, boys. You got an empty container down there?
Hey,
you got to
check this out, man.
I check.
Okay.
Love y'all boys.
Love you too, brother.
Yeah, be safe, bro.
Homie Studios. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I had to get myself right.
But yeah, man, let's go ahead and start this thing off right. was sound on the video so the viewers can see it.
Okay.
You gotta have the headphones on.
All right, cool.
But hey, this episode 123. We appreciate y'all for vibing with us. You feel me? I apologize again for being late, but your boy is not the most the best on the ones and twos. I am the Blake Bortles on the ones and twos. Jameis Winston of the ones and twos. ST
Blake
is not here.
Bortles.
Yeah, bro. I'm trash with the ones and twos, bro.
As long as
Straight
you know,
buns, bro. Straight buns on the ones and
Ryan
twos.
Leaf on the ones and twos. It'll get
I'm
no
still
worse
in the
than-
league though, bro. You feel me? So I can't be Leaf. I'm still in the league. You feel me? But nah, man, for real. Nah, I appreciate y'all for joining us today. As you saw, ST just got married, so shouts out to the homie. You feel me?
Sure.
But we're gonna rock it out. We're gonna have a quick episode. This episode is gonna be live. We got the NBA playoffs to talk about. We got a couple of potential trades to talk about. We got the NFL to talk about. But we got the homie Quan for a little bit of time to talk about his Celtics and everything.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and before we get into the barbershop, before we get into that type of talk, just let's catch the people up. What's been going on with you, Don? How was your week, bro? How's your mental?
Mental straight, just regular week, working. I did have to straighten somebody. I normally don't have to do that. One of my coworkers, one thing about it, I honestly don't mind. Just I prefer just to work and be busy and not be bothered. But when it's blatant, obvious, nigga, you ain't doing nothing. I go to going into different systems. I'm because it tags every time somebody do something. Bro, everybody name this motherfucker except for this nigga. And literally, I had to cover. I've been covering different shifts because the guy that normally close, our job give you paternal leave. You know what I'm saying? So his wife just had a baby, so he ain't been there for 3 weeks. So, but he normally the one that closed at 10. So we've been rotating his schedule, and I didn't realize bro I ain't do nothing until I asked. I was I'm gonna work the late shift, and he had the mid shift. So the morning people left at 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'm all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm there at 1, he get there at 10. I'm all right, it's stuff in these little forms that the supervisor stuff send in for workforce. We do that. I'm all right, I like that out. Look in the mailbox. I'm mailbox full of. All right, well I'll do that too. Go back to the form. I'm they backed up again. I'm well, dang, if I'm doing this, that, I'm what the hell is he doing? You know what I'm saying? Bruh, chilling. So I'm look here, bro.
Now what we ain't gonna do.
I don't know what you got going on, but yeah, you gonna have to.
You got to come up off
pick
some
your
work.
weight, bro.
You got to step up something, homie.
I said we already shorthanded. You gonna ride here, and I'm doing everything.
Everything.
He sound like Jimmy Butler Game 5, doing everything by himself. Shit. You know what happens.
You already know him. You already know Quan about to get into it early.
Oh,
Just hold your horses, bro. Just hold on a second. We about to get to it, bro. But nah, bro. Honestly, man, this week the message for me has been to focus, to dumb it down a little bit. I'm into too many things. I'm going to burn myself out, so I kind of need to dumb it down. Focus on mastering 1 or 2 to 3 things. Some people even they said that I have the capacity to focus on 4 things because I'm confusing people. And I'm also confusing myself, and that's how I've kind of been doing because I've just been going to down so many different lanes at one time that when I look up,
you stretch too thin.
I'm stretched too thin, and then that's not even talking about my kids and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So am I giving them that time? And then when I do give them that time, I'm giving them 20, 30 minutes, and then I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I want to do for them. You know what I mean? So, this weekend for me, I'm definitely
Well,
going.
It's good that at least the twins for sure, they still sleep. So that's a plus that you.
Bro, they just slept for the first time all the way through the night last night.
Damn.
For me, the first time, bro. It's usually at least one time they wake up. At least one time. Nah, they didn't wake up till 6, and I woke them up because I was trying to give them a bottle. I was like, oh, if I give them a bottle at 6 right now, then they're gonna drink and then go back to sleep, and then they're gonna be asleep till 7:30. Then they did that bottle. I came back out of the bathroom. It was looking at me like, nah. No, we will wait, boy. You know what I mean? But nah, so I hope that helps somebody out there. You know, I mean, if you feeling burnt out and everything, maybe you probably got too much stuff on your plate, and you got to prioritize and see what's most important and what's making you the most. Like, if it's business wise, and this is what I got to do. What 2-3 things is making you the most money? If those 2 to 3 things is making you the most money, then we got to focus on that. And then as time goes by, it's not saying that you can't do it. It's just not right now. It's not about being right. It's about timing. It's about the right timing. 2 Chainz said it too. He called it grinding. When you grinding and if you grinding and everything, you put your head down, you keep grinding, it's going to pay off. And then the perfect time is going to come on. He called it grinding. When he first came out with True Religion, he got signed on to Kanye. He called it grinding. So that's like a age-old truth. There's universal truths of life that no matter what happens, no matter, you can change the technology, you can change all that, but timing is everything. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not about being right. It's about the right timing. So that's my main thing, and I hope it helps somebody out there for real. It's all about timing, yo. Don't worry about being right all the time. Maybe the person don't have the capacity to hear what you got to say right now. Maybe you need to come back at another time, and you need to go focus on you and keep doing what you're doing. And that's what's happening to me right now. So I hope that helps somebody out there. What about you, Quan? What you been going through, bro? You straight over there?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. I'm at a point where I realized that most importantly, above everything, you just pray. If you pray and you have faith, let God deal
Big
the cards. You know what I'm
facts.
saying? Let
Big
God deal the cards,
facts.
and whatever gonna be,
It's
that's how
gonna be.
it's gonna be.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to be prepared for whatever outcome it is, whether it's positive or negative. Just know that your journey don't stop there; it continues after that. So that's what I want to push out to everybody, man. Just pray your way through that shit and smile and cry later on. And
Yeah, let
praise
God
the
handle
Lord.
that. Yep,
Yeah,
let
for
God
real.
handle that.
That's deep.
No, that's big.
For sure.
Yo, but you know, let's go ahead and slide over to the barber. Oh yeah, I am. Cause I ain't ST, so I ain't gonna give y'all no babies. But I am gonna say it is time for the barbershop talk. So we got some live talk coming today, but we ain't gonna get into the Celtics in the Heat first. We're gonna say that first, unless you got to ride. Do you have to ride right now, brother?
I ain't
You
got to
gotta-
ride now, but
Oh,
I'm on
okay.
the shot clock.
Okay,
though. I
you're
ain't
on the
gonna
shot
lie,
clock.
boy. We're on the
Okay,
shot
okay.
clock. We ain't got no
Okay.
timeouts left.
We ain't got
man.
no timeouts left. I think we might as well get to it, so you can slide when you need to. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and stay in the East. You got the Celtics jersey on. You already.
You know what?
you
I
already-
ain't even gonna trip because we do have to pay our respects to the fallen king. He's just been swept.
I don't even think I disagree with you.
What?
I don't think he's falling.
I mean,
I gotta
guess-
disagree. I mean,
guess-
you if you go by from total
we
from
talking about for the series, he definitely
No,
is
for the
falling.
He's taking a.
he's
big
not a
play.
fall, but he's not a fallen king. If anything, he's put an extra crown or extra jewel on the crown.
I just
It's
want.
In my
swell.
opinion.
Like-
I understand how well he played. It's
No,
not, it's not
did you
about
hear?
that.
Did you
Wow.
okay? Did you hear about today though? They confirmed he had a pop tendon, bro. The homie dropped 40, 10, and 9 on a pop tendon. There ain't nothing you can do. Don't you always tell me sometimes when Jason Tatum balling and the rest of the team ain't balling, there's only so much that the top player superstar can do.
I understand.
LeBron ain't supposed to be the number one. The number one's supposed to be AD, who's Mr. Wishy-washy.
But has he been the number one at all?
Yes, he has. There's
But
been
no,
games where
but
AD
the
has
thing-
dropped 40
but the
with
thing about
15 or
But who's
12,
more
15
consistent?
rebounds.
But the thing about it, AD has.
But he's been
plastic.
consistent. My point. That's
He's
my point. But he's
plastic.
been consistent
He's
with
plastic.
a torn tendon.
Talking
He's-
about
AD's
that
whole
boy
body
get
is
paper
plastic.
cut.
He has,
Yeah, for the
he does
season.
not have that every
Paper or
body
plastic.
part on his body has been injured. AD.
Paper or
Now,
plastic.
When I go back to LeBron, I gave him credit because y'all call him king. I say you're a fallen king because if he would have won some games, I'd have been like, you're a king. But in a situation where you go 0-4, you have
In the Western
fallen.
Conference Finals.
I mean, in the NBA finals where
At all.
people are getting paid millions of dollars to put the ball in the hoop, so you can't.
And
really-
he did his job. And
I would
superseded that.
I will say he exceeded.
I can't believe I'm
expectations.
caping for LeBron right now.
Listen, I'm gonna say he exceeded expectations.
STU be
And
proud of me
and
right
I
now,
hope-
bro.
and listen, I hope,
STU, once you
I
see
hope-
this, you're gonna be proud, bro.
I hope LeBron returns because really, I really wanted that Lakers Celtics matchup this year because that
would have been classic.
That would have been the way for him to decide, what's really going on, and for us to decide what's really going on, because we both the top two teams who have the most titles. You know what I'm saying? So we could have settled that conversation, and we could have settled the conversation.
I think he's gonna come back though, because
Bronny only got to do what, a year or 2 years or something.
Who? Bronny?
For him to come out.
Bronny only got to play 1 year.
So LeBron ain't got to do nothing but ride out and then
just get that surgery and train.
Yeah, but they said also before, I think when he originally got injured and before he came back, they went to see a specialist on his ankles, and he's never had surgery before, and he got a whole bunch of scar tissue in his ankle. So his ankles have been bad. Really, his ankles are really bad. So what they're saying is depending on the severity of the tendon, he needs to go in there and get cleaned up, and that's going to help him out a lot too. So basically, we've been seeing LeBron, and he's literally been a shell of himself because he has scar tissues in his ankle, and they're saying that really affects your lift. So if we can get actually 39-year-old LeBron, or was he 39 now? Or is he 38? He's 38, right? So 39-year-old LeBron, 40-year-old LeBron could actually be better than 37, 38-year-old LeBron. That's kind of scary. That's not scary to you?
I mean, but you gotta factor in this, man. You taking an old car and you hoping that new parts is gonna make it better and faster. But nah, man, they got much more faster weapons on the floor right now. Younger models, different players, different sizes, and the way that the game has shifted.
But here's my thing though. If that old car, even with the old parts, is still outperforming the new cars, but if you put the new parts on it, there's a possibility it can even do even further. What are we talking about?
I don't know if I don't know if these are two even like the same type of machines right now. The machines it's
obvious that it's not, because LeBron is on year 20. It's going to be year 21, and the man we're talking about that he can get better.
So you have to know you can't only factor in his possibilities of getting better. You have to also
that's health though. If you're more healthy, you're going to be able to
factor in
more confidence.
Miles that he's already obtained.
We've already said that so many times about him.
But over him doing that, it's only right for him to be slowed down. But right now, you're going against a more youthful,
here's the only reason,
talented, more physical.
But hear me out. Here's the only reason why I'm going so strong on this. If he had gotten swept, and it was 18 to 20 points that he scored, I feel you. But bro, we're talking about injured ankles. And in the first half of that game against the Nuggets, he scored the most points he's ever scored in his playoffs career.
I mean, I feel like the Nuggets knew that it was the LeBron tour.
No way, bro. No, and then at the end, he got gassed out.
Nobody else going to That was easy.
Austin Reeves, the only person that's going to have like 15 points.
D'Lo for 3. Trash, man. Yeah, man. Let that nigga get 50 tonight, man. We still gonna close him out the 4 because he gonna be tired and out of breath. Watch this. He sit on the sideline sweating bullets.
Hey. But you don't think the ankles and then we talking about the ankle, but then the tendon. Also, there's another thing with the tendon in the foot that's actively popped.
So that's probably why he lost that ball on the fast break when he tried to do
I don't know what.
Oh, okay.
That might be.
That
might be. It might have been the tendon. Everything that happened negative was the tendon. That's what we're gonna say.
We blame the
hey, when he got blocked, when he got a block, he got a block by Aaron Gordon. That was the tendon. He couldn't get the lift. That was the tendon.
Check me. So what's to say now? And I'm just being devil's advocate.
For sure.
But what's to say that okay, so if he's had this scar tissue for this long, right? Mm-hmm. He's practiced and perfected his craft
on this
injured state. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what's to say that he gets the surgery and it's better?
Here's how me being the devil's advocate of LeBron, it's the same thing that happened to me with Dame. Because Russell Westbrook was my favorite. So I looked at who I thought his best competition was, and it was Dame. So I learned so much about Dame. So when Russell Westbrook put that dress on, Dame became my favorite player. So because I knew so much about Dame, I got so much respect for him. So here's my thing about LeBron. I studied LeBron so much because I was comparing him so much to Jordan. I was like, no, he can't be Jordan. He can't be that. He won my respect. Here's how. Out of all the players that I've seen play, LeBron's the one person that can adjust on the fly.
Yeah, I will.
That can adjust.
I will.
So you mean to tell me that type of smart player, you giving him his body back and a better capability? He already takes good care of his body, but we talking about the ankles, and he was already still lifting on people and dunking on people though.
But you forgetting to factor in another valuable.
He's gonna be out recovering possibly.
About that, you leave out a valuable fact that every LeBron fan leaves out. He's not even a fan, but if you talk to a LeBron fan,
I just respect them.
They will never admit that LeBron puts together his own teams that he thinks going to make him win. So it's up to him to decide the pieces around him.
Yeah, but I can't give him the newest Lakers that came up. I can't give him that. That's Pelinka because they had enough of LeBron after the whole Russell Westbrook thing, and then whatever. I'm putting this new wave of players that came up. I'm giving that to Rob Pelinka because they weren't giving LeBron that respect no more because of how the Russell Westbrook thing. They listened to him when they got Westbrook.
Exactly.
So they want to listen. They weren't listening to him. They
might say
the Rui Hachimura pickup, the D'Angelo Russell, maybe the D'Angelo Russell pick, but Vanderbilt, Mo Bamba.
I like Hachimura though.
That was a huge pick, huge pickup.
He really has the athleticism of.
He needs to be a starter.
Have the IQ of him.
Yeah,
he has that athleticism.
Yeah,
I will give him that.
He's a starter for sure.
I wouldn't even go as far as to say this. Just with LeBron's star power, I feel like even the last shot when he went up and Jamal Murray, you know what I'm saying, blocked the shot and shit. I feel like they should have gave him the contact and let him shoot the free throws and give him overtime. At least, come on, man. Yeah.
They weren't calling nothing that game, bro. They weren't really calling nothing that game, bro. They was letting them play. That's how it is in the playoffs.
They gave him a chance. He turned around. He did that turn.
Sometimes it's like that.
I mean, they have points, but there've been sometimes, bro. They've been letting the boys play.
It's gonna be some bullshit. You can guarantee that. Like
he did that little turnaround shot. I'm like, there you go, LeBron. Clank. Like, damn, bro. Like, all right.
It was the tendon.
Now it's time for the full head of steam, LeBron. This gonna work. I know this gonna work.
No, it was the tendon.
Like, not even a foul call. You don't even know how to sell to play LeBron. Like, this is your fans' legacy.
What are you supposed to do to Marcus Smart?
Never mind you, because we all right. King James
supposed to do to Marcus Smart.
You gotta flop. You gotta learn how to flop. Well, you gotta do something.
The Dennis Schroeder.
That call.
But I tell you this much.
Dennis Schroeder suck at it.
Dennis Schroeder be like,
he get called fouls on him just for him faking.
That nigga be doing a Street Fighter.
Man, what else we got to talk about in the West, man? We got some more. I don't want to beat up on LeBron fans too much because I hope to see y'all next season.
All right. So, I mean, to stay on any type of topic, do you think LeBron's gonna retire, or you think he coming back?
I mean, I think, like he said, his goal is to play with Bronny, and I just feel like if I just got to wait a year,
I think he should retire for a year. Let his body heal.
I mean, who's to say he won't do that?
I'm just saying, I would.
I don't think he's gonna come out and say I'm retired. I just think he'll just be like, I had the surgery, I'm recovering, and I'm on the bench. You know, on the Lakers bench the whole season. You know what I'm saying? Like on some Jamal Murray shit. Like I'm on the team. I ain't retired. I'm just hurt, and I'm here while I recover.
I would.
But listen,
what about you, Quan? You think he gonna retire?
He better not retire. That's gonna be a terror. What did Jordan retire after getting swept? No, you had to kill Jordan daddy for him to say, I can't take this shit no more, man. This shit crazy.
Yeah, he definitely got to come back. I didn't even think about it that. I didn't think about it that way.
Go out like it's not gonna be good for his psyche. It's not gonna be good for his return. I feel like I see him continuing to play, but playing lesser minutes, getting the surgery, getting ready for playoffs. Because LeBron is a player at this point. LeBron is a playoff player. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like it's cool. He come to your city and sell some tickets, but naturally we need LeBron for the playoffs. I would rather have a healthy LeBron for the playoffs as opposed to a healthy LeBron during the regular season. And shit, you know what I'm saying?
So going towards a player that beat him, do you think Joker's the best player on the planet right now?
I can't say that Joker is the best player on the planet, but I will say I feel like Joker is the best team player. On the planet.
I can say that.
Yeah.
I can
will
say that.
say
So
that.
you will build. So out of all players in the NBA, you'll build your team around Joker over anybody.
I think I could put anybody with the Joker. He
And-
gonna figure out how to make him effective on the court,
Okay.
along with the coaching. But Joker's gonna figure out a way to get everybody involved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I
Yeah,
can give him
I
that.
give him that.
Yeah.
I can't say best player on the because he can't guard 1 through 5. It's not gonna happen.
He can't guard nobody.
You know what I'm
He hardly
saying?
get blocks.
So
like,
that's why I
he
say
has no
best.
lift.
When I think of player, I'm thinking overall.
yeah.
That can.
But he is a force in the paint, like on the like you ain't about to just come in there and just.
But I'm
He
saying,
awkward.
like, if you were big, like if you were like a Joel, he can't do nothing with Joel. If
He can't do
Joel-
anything.
I'm saying, like, if you were big,
Giannis
got some
either.
size to you, and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
you got some
Giannis either.
athleticism, he gonna get out the way.
Yeah.
He'll be in foul trouble.
Yeah.
So you really like that? Like,
I
it's
think
almost like
I think an aggressive Bam can do damage to him too, but Bam got to be aggressive.
To the Joker.
nah.
Bam,
To the
And I'm a
Joker?
Heat fan. I'm gonna tell you right
Yeah.
now.
Hey, Bam
aggressive-
gonna
no,
cover Joker.
aggressive. No, not guard him. I'm talking about offensively. If Bam is aggressive, I think he can
Bam
he can
is-
do it
Bam
with
is
Joker.
aggressive 2 times the whole year.
Well, Bam
I mean, when he-
trying to go, well, Joker's solid, but it's only but 2 people in the league that can
And we done
get
named
with
them
Joker.
too.
Nah, not yet. Is nah, the other 2 his brothers. They probably strong enough to battle with him, but Steven Adams, Steven Adams, the only one physical enough to handle. Yeah, you got to be big, man. You can't be no little dude and motherfucker Joker shoot that bit right on top of your ass from 3.
Hey, like he did from AD.
From 3 and all, boy.
So everybody kind of
That
noticed.
shot is crazy though, dog.
Bro, that's worse than
can't
That
dirt.
shot is
It's
crazy.
worse than dirt.
You
Like,
can't block it,
that
bro.
shit behind his head. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, what
And
the
you
hell?
cannot block
And
it,
yeah,
bro.
he already
You
7
have to
foot.
foul him because you have to come across his elbow to
Yeah.
even get above it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy and that's the thing
Unstoppable,
about it,
almost
bro.
unstoppable shot.
If you look at a lot of the older shots in the NBA, a lot of shots when they were shooting would be like that from over their head. The only thing about it is you can't get your shot off quick like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're a smaller guy, you gotta
you
get
can-
your shot off before they come. So you ain't got
Yeah.
no time to really
Yeah,
look like that. You know what I'm saying? But a big man, he can
do that. He got the arm.
he finna put that hip on you.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Got him.
Yeah, for
That's
real. Yeah, but nah,
But
just
nah,
all of-
one thing I was gonna ask y'all is kind of like with Joker, Embiid, Giannis, Luka, we're starting to see a trend to where the superstars in the NBA are foreign.
Yeah.
Do y'all think that's just like a sudden trend, or because there were I think it was Gilbert Arenas. It was either Gilbert Arenas or Paul George that was talking and saying that foreign NBA players actually train harder and work harder than American NBA players.
That's a fact. I mean, especially like like some of these Serbians and stuff, they be playing like with men when they like 13.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like you talking about just based off their size, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like ain't even filled out yet. Just I'm tall, so I'm gonna be out here with these grown men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean they train and it's trial by fire over there.
Yeah.
Like over here, it's certain stipulations and that's child labor law. You trying
Yeah.
to put this child out there?
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like it's stuff preventing us from being like that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a stretch by any means.
Yeah, but I wouldn't really call it a trend because like foreign basketball players been good since Manu Ginobili. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Pedro Stojakovic.
But when you were saying that though, it was like those players that you were saying, they were good,
yeah.
but they weren't like we're talking about those players that we're saying. Like
Yeah,
you
they're
can
elite.
you can elite say that those are the
mean,
top
but
5
that's
players.
That's just to go with the actual way that the game is going too.
Yeah, because then you gotta also look at advertising and marketing. Like the NBA is trying to open up their reach a little further, so they have to give other, you know what I'm saying, countries a stab at whatever they got going on.
100%.
But it'd be players that leave NBA and go over to China. We won't hear nothing about them. But
They bought Dwight Howard.
They balling in China.
Dwight Howard.
Yeah, we won't hear nothing about them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't think it's a trend. I think something.
I'm just saying, is that a trend or like a
think-
futuristic, or is that like a new reality?
Nah, I just feel like it's a part of the game. Like as different, like the NBA goes back and forth from being an offensive league to a defensive league. So depending on what is entertaining to the people at that time, that's the type of play that's going to be, you know what I'm saying, kind of look more to a kind of like celebrate it more, and they're going to look for people who can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have a like Luka Doncic, you know what I'm saying? He awesome as hell. You know what I'm saying? He's just an all around player. He look white, but he's not white. But he has that, you know what I'm saying, that game that people look up to or would want to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna put him on a level of being like a top tier player. You know what I'm saying? But that still all come with your opportunities and your exposure. If you don't get that chance, nobody never know what you can do. You know what I'm saying? So now shout out to European players. They've been stepping it up a lot. What else we got?
And last thing on the West was Kyrie was seen at some of the Lakers games, and him and LeBron was hitting they secret handshake. So you know how you know how I am with I can definitely admit that just because somebody shows up to a game, like Donovan Mitchell was at New York Mets games and all that stuff, and even though the Knicks was in trades to try to get Donovan, it doesn't necessarily mean that the player is going to come to the team. Yeah. But I do think that does show some type of interest. And there was thrown out there hypothetical trades that they can give the Mavericks for Kyrie if the Lakers were to try to go after him, which would include Rui Hachimura, D'Angelo Russell, and a first-round pick for Kyrie. Would you do it? So you'll have LeBron.
Cuban already said that's like priority number one for him in the offseason is keeping Kyrie and signing him to an extension.
But what if Kyrie don't want to be there and he want to go to the Lakers and he tell you that?
I mean,
would you take that problem? I don't know if I'll take that problem.
Trade him because that nigga won't play.
He won't come to play.
Yeah.
But hell no, man. Anybody that take on a Kyrie Irving project, really like. I mean,
but I'm saying you talking about. But I'm saying you're gonna have Kyrie, LeBron, and we're talking about we're estimating or hoping that LeBron is going to be actually better than he was last year because he's coming back off the ankle cleanup and the tendon cleanup.
When was the last time Kyrie Irving was good?
I mean, he was good last year.
Good for real?
Yeah, he was balling last year, but they just weren't winning.
And that's good.
That's not. I mean, that's not necessarily good. But, is Luka?
When I say Kyrie Irving, I'm talking about championship caliber. Lead your team to a victory. Like,
he's never did that,
man. Good.
He's never done. He's never did that.
Good is
when has Kyrie ever done that?
Heroes good.
But I'm saying, when has Kyrie ever done that?
Have ever done what?
Lead a team to.
That's why I said, when was he ever good? When was the last time he was good? Cleveland. He didn't do shit in Boston.
I know, but he wasn't. He didn't lead the team. He just was a second guy.
No, he was a locker room. What do you call those?
He was the number 2.
Yeah, because of the pay grade and because of his name. But when was he actually good? When was the last time he was good? Like,
I mean, to me,
Kyrie
has been good, but his game doesn't always lead to winning basketball, winning coaching. Kyrie Irving himself is a showstopper, bro. Kyrie Irving himself can drop 40 to 50 in a given night.
Good for selling tickets, but not winning games.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that. Trash. No,
he's a scorer. He's a scorer. But I'm just saying, LeBron, if you got Kyrie, I'm just saying if you got
need help selling tickets in LA.
No, for sure. But I'm just saying,
you gonna bring Kyrie Irving up for?
Because the times when AD don't show up, you got somebody to kind of pick up that slack.
Hey, KD fell for that same story.
And then you still got Austin Reeves. You still have
Vanderbilt. Reeves a free agent. They say Reeves might get that money for somebody else.
Yeah, Reeves
might fuck around and
Hey, I know, but they need to bring him back. Bring it back. But what? But that's what I'm saying. What if you trade for Kyrie and you tell you? So you have Reeves at point, Kyrie at the shooting.
I would let Reeves run the point.
Hachimura at small forward, or power forward. Him and LeBron can interchange that with AD at the 5. That's a solid, bro. That's a solid 5.
I can't believe y'all
gotta give up more off that bench. Then
oh no, you got to trade Rui in order to get Kyrie. So
I'm surprised y'all still got that much faith in AD.
I mean,
that's just puzzling.
That boy good for 20 games in the season.
I mean, hey, you know what he is. He's a number 2, number 3. Like you gotta don't they're playing. They've been doing their game based around AD and treating him like the number one. Stop doing that. Just
bro.
include him in the offense.
Bro.
Don't do the whole
Listen,
game
bro.
around the whole game plan around AD.
That whole Lakers
That don't make sense to me.
That whole Lakers experiment would have been considered an L if the bubble had not come and saved that shit, bro. That bubble championship was given to them, bro.
I don't think it was given to them because you can actually consider the bubble to actually be harder because you're in
Playing
a
without
prison.
Fans is harder.
You're in the same place with nobody around for like 3-4 months.
So
Doing what you've been doing your whole entire
So
life.
you get familiarity with that particular gym.
Yeah,
but you got
shoot on that same
basket
room.
every day.
And so did all the other teams.
But that's why I say the bubble was not no real NBA situation, bro. The bubble shouldn't even count for real. You have the
can't do
pressure,
that.
bro. You have the pressure of home court advantage.
You can't
bro.
do that.
You have the pressure of getting on the road, having to catch a flight, waking up. This nigga done win a buck. You remember when Michael Jordan had to go get Dennis Rodman in Vegas and shit? Yeah, you ain't had to worry about that.
I don't want to hear that.
Everybody like quarantine. We
I
finna all sleep in
don't
the
wanna
same
hear
room
that.
together. We waking up, going to work together.
I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry. I can't accept. I can't accept that. I can't accept that because if Boston had a one or if Miami had a one, then it would have been. Then it would have been. Then it would have been. We wouldn't be saying that.
No, I never said they didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
But I
Like,
said they
that's-
won a championship of
'cause
the bubble.
I understand,
like
but
now,
as
just
you're
like
saying,
now.
there's an asterisk to me. It's actually harder. That's harder to me.
I don't see that, man. This
It's-
no
the
you have
players-
no pressure.
The players even said it was hard. There were some players that was actually happy they lost so they can get up out of there.
Bro, you don't even got the announcer screaming the other dude's name.
Bruh,
that shot.
The players were saying that junk was
It's
hard, bro.
right,
It's
like-
hard.
It did seem like it was like a pickup game. Like,
yeah, it was like a pickup game.
Yeah,
bro. It's like,
but that's what I'm saying. That's
bro, do you
that's
know-
not-
do you-
that's
let me
not
ask you this,
easier,
bro.
though.
Let me ask you this.
it's
Do you
different.
think-
It's
do you
not.
think-
We can't take it. We can't take it away because it's different than regular. Yeah, we got
I
to
have
consider the
I have
time.
to because
It's
the fan-
different. You have to give it its respect.
I give
Given
this respect for being in
given
the
for
bubble.
what it was. You can't say, oh, it's an asterisk. No,
But I don't
it's
think they would've
different.
won
It's a
in
different
I don't-
situation.
I don't think that situation would have played out in a true NBA environment where the fans are involved and the fans had an opportunity to rattle the
Most definitely.
even
Most definitely. It definitely would have been different.
I'm gonna go to a real.
Yes.
Was that Milwaukee?
Yes, but all
Was
the
that
teams,
Milwaukee?
all the
Was that
teams had an
Toronto or was that
opportunity to get
Miami?
used to the
No,
court.
that was it had to be Milwaukee anyway on the inbound pass, right? There was a time in the bubble on the inbound where during the actual game,
Mhm.
the crowd is sitting there, so you can't inbound from way over this way. You have to be right there. It was a time I can't remember. It was either Milwaukee or Miami, but they was able to throw the ball over Taco Fall head because he was so far back. But if he would have been right there, it was no, it was Toronto. It was Toronto because OG Anunoby hit the shot, hit the three.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Yeah. It was Toronto, but that was only because the bubble gave them room that they normally wouldn't have during the game. You know what I'm saying? Out of bounds came from right here to almost 3-4 feet that way. Just cause you
I
had that
feel
much room.
what you're saying right there, but that would have more relevance to me if that was like a Lakers game.
Oh my god.
So if you would have told me that was a Lakers
we gonna-
game that had to contribute to one of their wins, but I see what you're saying. But you're saying for the all-around experience. I see what you're saying.
That's
But
what I'm saying. I'm not going to limit it to make it be like, oh, the Lakers are the one because it was the bubble. I'm saying the NBA playoff environment was not the same because it was the bubble. Like that's like saying the summer league, y'all the summer league champions. Nigga, ain't nobody
so without no fans, Jason Tatum was turning the ball over and everything. So with fans, it would have been better that year.
The fans would have been like, hey, we know where you stay. Nigga, we'll fuck off in Boston, man. Tatum nervous, his mama there, man. They making threats and all, man. This man got to get his son home.
So are you proud of your boys? All right, so let's swing over to the East. Are you proud of your boys coming back from 3-2?
I'm so ecstatic. I'm not even proud. I'm like, what y'all thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I give the
You able to talk?
They credit.
You able to talk that talk right now?
Nah. I was always able to talk this talk.
No,
just
you wasn't.
because
You weren't
I
able to
believe
say a
this way.
darn thing.
No.
a couple of weeks ago.
I was never down on my team ever. The only problem that I have with the Celtics is the coaching. I told you that, right?
Yeah, that's and I
Uh-huh.
told my homeboy that because he's a Celtics fan. I said now me as a Heat fan, I said I definitely was more afraid of Ime Udoka coach team than I am a Joe Mazzulla coach team.
Exactly.
Like that's just me being honest. You know what I'm saying? Because
I mean, that's facts.
Udoka is gonna make adjustments
in-game
during
adjustments.
the game. You know what I'm saying? So like, and that's what
you know who remind me of Udoka?
Chess match with him.
He also had time.
Darvin Ham remind me of Udoka.
Udoka had time with the Celtics before he even got to the Celtics. He was coaching them over in USA for the Dream Team. You know what I'm saying? So he's already had time to implement certain tendencies or whatever that is.
I mean, you got to give the homeboy credit. You got to give the homie credit for being able to do whatever. Because I heard something about them. They went golfing or something after that game.
Talking about Mazzulla?
Mazzulla. You got to give him some type of credit for being able.
What name is that? He got Mark Jackson, Steve Kerr. That's just what happened to me. The same shit that happened to Mark Jackson. He got the Warriors where they needed to be. They got his ass up out of there. Then all of a sudden, Steve Kerr was sick. He down there wasn't even dead a lot of their championship games and shit. He's still getting the credit. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's down there like Mazzulla's getting the credit based on the legacy that Ime left behind and the type of players that we had in Boston.
He ain't
we didn't lose nothing.
But that's not fair though, because
brought better pieces in.
That's not fair though, because he's also getting the blame too. He was just the day Mazzulla.
Mazzulla
took the blame.
He took the blame. That's the difference.
No, 100%. You can take the blame all you want to, but the analyst was still saying no. But regardless of you taking the blame, you rightfully taking the blame because X, Y, and Z is happening. Mazzulla they were saying, I know that. No, this is what the narrative was. We understand that you got pushed into this situation and everything. Yeah. And you got, the Udoka thing, you're 34, 35 years old. You got pushed into the situation. This may be a little premature. It's not that we're saying you're not a good head coach. It's just that you don't have that experience. Maybe not right now. Maybe you do. Maybe you do need to take a step back and you're not ready for this position. But with even him just making it to the Eastern Conference Finals and not getting swept and coming back 2 games, I think that has just changed the point of if y'all would have got swept, there was a possibility of him getting let go. I think now he's earned his position for next year.
No,
y'all can't.
Honestly,
y'all can't fire him right now.
The issue for both
There's
games,
no way.
For the games that Boston lost and for the games that Miami lost. Like literally, Jimmy said it yesterday during the interview. He was like, "When we start missing shots, we don't play defense.
Nobody on,
and that's the exact same thing that happened with the Suns. When they wasn't making shots, they weren't playing defense.
Yeah.
So like, it had nothing to do with the coaching. They already had that system in play. You know what I'm saying? Like, so whether they wasn't making shots, they weren't defending. Yeah. So that's what happened.
But all I'm saying is that I'm not saying what you're not saying is, or what you're saying is not true. That's fine. But what happens is if you're gonna assassinate them when they're losing, then you have to big them up when they're winning. But at the same time, we've also identified that it's a mental thing with both teams. That's a mental thing. If they're making their shots, they're playing defense.
That's what just about every team in the league.
But not all teams is like that.
Sometimes Mazzulla don't know when to call the time out to get his team together. Like he'll try to let them play.
Let them play through. I definitely seen that.
He even like he'll show favoritism to either Brown or Tatum. Like he always down to keep one of them on the
He's
court.
A player's coach.
Well, MA, he'll sit both their ass down. Well, both y'all fucking up. Y'all both finna sit down. Right. I'm finna put my defense out there. Since y'all can't put the ball in the hoop, we gonna keep this score low enough.
I definitely seen I see what you're saying with that, because I seen them 11 play a lot more last year.
Yeah, Peyton Pritchard. Yeah. Peyton Pritchard.
He played a lot more last year.
He
a scrappy defender.
Yeah, he was like the dude from the Pelicans. The dude that be getting underneath CP3 skin, the braids. Alvarado.
Yeah, Jose Caleb. What is it?
Alvarado.
Yeah,
that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but nah, man. I still feel like our only issue would be the coaching. I'm not surprised.
Brian,
I'm not surprised that the Heat won 3 games. I mean, One game we got blowed out. Other 2 games we had leads on them that they ran down. There was good basketball. Came down to who was gonna play the, you know what I'm saying, real basketball. But now we're in a situation where what's gonna really happen when the score go 3-3. Cause you know we ain't come all the way here for nothing, man. We ain't doing this here for nothing, man.
I mean, if y'all win in Miami,
You said if you didn't say when,
if
because it's going 7.
Huh?
if y'all win in Miami, because bro, if Jimmy goes ham, then that boosts the other. There's gonna be 1 or 2 other people from the Heat that's gonna answer the call.
Bro, the only other person we've had other than Caleb Martin that's been effective
Who that?
has been Gabe.
Oh, and guess what? Guess who
And-
home? Guess who home gonna be watching tomorrow? Gabe Vincent.
They didn't say.
Bad ankle.
They said it's a possibility he can play.
All right. You got that bad ankle. We come at you every time. See, Gabe has great defense.
But I'm just saying,
Also,
there's a
he's scrappy-
possibility. But you also got other players. There's a possibility you can get an aggressive Bam that is a very different Miami Heat team. I'm just saying.
I
I've seen it.
Tyler
I've
warming
seen
up, but if Tyler ain't coming in there with hit,
Kyle
Spoelstra
Lowry.
ain't gonna let
Kyle
him go.
Lowry can give you 15.
Man, Kyle Lowry gonna give you 15 fouls.
15 what?
He might give you 15 points. He
Nah,
might give you
that'll give-
15.
That boy gonna be 1 for 4 from 3.
Give you 15 fouls, boy.
Hey, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is
That's
there's a
the new flop
possibility.
guard. Him and Marcus
Hey,
Smart,
for real,
boy.
for real.
That nigga flop
Um,
his ass all the way through the court. Like,
Who else you
goddamn.
got? Struce could possibly get loose. My boy be
Oh,
saying.
man. Struce too
Struce-
little, man. We
Struce
shoot
could
on
pop-
top.
I'm talking
Everybody
about
on our
them
team.
threes though,
I
bro.
feel you on
There's
that,
a
but
possibility
everybody-
one of these
and
boys
guess
with
what?
Jimmy can pop off.
Guess what's gonna happen, man?
Duncan,
We get y'all. Go at him too.
bro,
That's-
Duncan.
Listen,
That
this-
nigga a wild
And
he-
open
this
on
is why.
defense,
And
though.
Hey,
this is why.
One
Miami
of these
has to-
players,
most of these
one of these
people-
players can go off.
No, bro. Most of these people you are naming are the reason why the Heat have to play them in their zone trap. But I already told you the key to that zone trap is a cutter. It's already figured out. It's figured out. Then the zone trap. If niggas is hitting their corner shots, that zone trap is dead.
Yeah, you got to swing the ball.
That's all you got to do. And that's been figured out at this point. So we're gonna let Jimmy get his money.
But
it
you
ain't
got to
no
hit
Gabe-
shots. What
it ain't
happens
no
if
Gabe Vincent, man.
what happens if y'all not
It
hitting
ain't
shots?
no- bro, Gabe Vincent and Caleb Martin has been saving the Heat's face.
All Jimmy
They're
needs
dropping
is Jimmy
30
the ball
they
and one or two
dropping 30.
other people.
What?
To-
They
to
get
show
the
up.
bench is giving you 32 in the playoffs. Our bench putting up like 9.
Hey, that's coaching.
That ain't coaching. That's good
player
players.
player
Bro,
development.
Okay, let me ask you this, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
We have
You can't blame them for having good player
They built
development.
That team a specific way around.
That's what I'm saying.
Jimmy.
Undrafted. They got undrafted players, bro. That's player development and coaching.
I take nothing away from them boys. They are actually the Heat are a very good team. They play team ball. However, we have 6 man
Pat
of the
Riley
year.
all over that.
We got 6 man of the year on our team, averaging 6 points in the playoffs.
Oh, what happened? What happened with him? You say he hurt, right?
Yeah, he got something wrong with his wrist.
He had
or
a
something
shooting
wrong,
sleeve
bro.
on, and then
Yeah.
like he ended up not coming back in the second half at all.
Mhm. Which that kind of fucked me up because Brogdon is an offensive weapon, but with that zone, there's
Also
nothing-
defense.
Brogdon can't do nothing with the zone. He booty on
I
defense.
just hate the fact that like for me,
Buns.
the thing that- the thing that-
But jeez.
the thing that just throws me, like I just wish we was like both fully healthy. I'm like, with
You
Vince,
can't ask for that.
Tyler, that's
You can't
different,
ask for
dog.
that
Like,
for that late in the season. You got to
Oh,
be
boy.
thankful.
Hey,
You
listen,
got to be thankful. You got Jimmy, Bam, and then you got
'cause Vic
your
saved us
role
a couple of
players.
times
That's what I was
last
saying,
year,
boy.
so,
yeah,
like,
Victor.
not have
If
Vic,
y'all
that
had
shit-
Victor O
y'all had Oladipo
or
and
Tyler
Hero,
oh
I would-
boy,
I would be a
Boy.
lot more nervous about the guard.
boy.
play, but they would take away from Jimmy Butler's productivity.
No, it wouldn't. Jimmy
He would
would.
just facilitate. He wouldn't
Yeah,
score.
Jimmy would just openly
Know what I'm
give it
saying?
up.
And that's not the Jimmy y'all want. Y'all
No, yes, it is because Jimmy can turn it on, bro. If he needs,
Jimmy Butler with 16 points does not make a win for the Heat.
yes, it does.
No, it
If he had Tyler Hero and Victor O,
Not 16 points, Jimmy. You got to have 25,
because
28.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero gonna have 20, 22.
That
Victor
sound-
O gonna come in and have
that
18.
sound
Victor
good, but not
Ola
against.
give me about 15.
Yeah, about
Max.
15, man. You got to think about this
Right.
playoff ball.
That's what I'm
The
saying,
game
Vic-
slows down.
For sure. Bro,
what I'm
Victor
saying?
O, bro, Victor one or two games, Victor can give you 1 or 2 games.
I don't know.
Tyler can pop
I
off
don't
3
know
to
about
4
no
games.
2 games. I probably think he'll give you maybe a 1 game because he like Victor.
And then you still talking about
starter.
Strus and Caleb Martin and Vincent and
None of them would get burned if them boys was there.
yes, they would. They
No,
would be in
wouldn't.
rotation.
What them boys have?
Duncan
Look
wouldn't
at
get no burn right now.
Duncan still's gonna get.
Duncan
they
ain't
get
getting no
a
They
burn.
done paid. They done paid Duncan. You
Yeah,
gotta
they had-
use
you
him.
got-
They weren't using them in the season. He
Yeah,
a
they wasn't
deep-
no need to.
He a
no need.
defensive liability. Exactly
Nah,
what
you know
I'm saying. He a
During the-
defensive liability.
But during the playoffs, when they get down points, they're running double screens for Duncan.
They ain't go. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
with
telling
these
you.
players that we saying that's going to be in the game, they want
Yeah.
to be down. You talking about Tyler and Victor? Oh,
Yeah, but
They would be better. I just feel like they would be better.
offensively,
I feel like the series would have like I would have enjoyed the.
Tyler got okay defense. Victor defense is
Nah, Victor defense better than Tyler. What the hell you talking about?
no.
Tyler Hero showed out on the bubble too, though. I can't lie, he showed out on the bubble.
Yeah, with nobody damn there, but
Yeah.
not like ever
Yeah.
since that shit done happened, he ain't did that.
Because y'all gas his head up.
Nah, I
they
mean, you
told
gotta-
that nigga
If
he
a
was out
person
trying to be
performing, you
trying to
gotta
be
give him
hot in
props.
South Beach, and them boys told him Hauser brought the nigga in the locker room like, hey, bro, you not here for the wrong reason. You out here in the damn mall and trying to be out here on the scene, but we be in the gym. And that boy had to get his mind right. He thought it was, oh yeah, I'm in Miami. We finna party. Nah.
So, out of these 2 teams, I wanted to ask y'all who do y'all think is the better matchup for the Nuggets, the Celtics or the Heat?
In my opinion, I feel like this. I mean, right now, I feel like the Celtics have the better roster right now. Like how it's they other than Brock.
But I'm just saying. But okay. Let me rephrase that. At both teams' best, like even if Boston has the better talent, y'all clicking on all cylinders. How y'all do with y'all players that y'all currently have, y'all can compete with.
We don't have like again for them. They have bigs. Like they got Robert Williams. They got Horford. You know what I'm saying? They got bigs. We don't. Others, Bam is the only big we fucking got. You
And
know
Bam
what I'm
ain't-
saying?
And Bam is a finesse player.
Exactly. He ain't really a real big. So when it comes to like having to bang in the paint with Joker, nobody.
I don't
ain't got
understand
nobody
why
that
y'all
can
don't
stop
get a big and put Bam at number 4 at the 4, dog. That's what he wants
I've
to
been
play.
Trying to understand that.
They
Like,
had that with Whiteside, couldn't get on right.
Whiteside was
No,
they
replace
paid
it.
Whiteside, he started tripping, so I knew he was up. Like right now, I wouldn't mind if they went overseas and got motherfucking Boogie. And put him at the 5.
Oh,
and,
for
like,
sure.
Hey,
You know
but,
what I'm saying? Like,
Dwight Howard.
Nah,
But
I'm
not.
good. But, I'm good. I'll take
You don't
Boogie
want
'cause
Dwight?
I like Boogie is a man. You need a 5 that just got
And he
mean
can
shit.
pass.
You know what I'm saying? And Boogie will pull
Hey.
up on your ass for 3. If
He fit
if
y'all
you
though.
right. I know. I'm telling you, like
Hey,
that's
Boogie
who I've
would.
been
Hey,
with. I'm like, why the
we-
fuck have
we
we
don't
brought
know.
Boogie in for a damn try so that he can get, you know what I'm saying? But
Boogie be shooting threes. Boogie can pass.
I feel
He
but
got
right
that
now, I feel like
attitude.
they have enough. Like we don't like Aaron Gordon to push goddamn Bam around.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
we ain't got enough.
that's who. Yeah, that's who. Bam need to play. He don't need to be playing no centers. He need to be playing people like Aaron Gordon. He be trying to put the ball through
But
his
nah,
legs.
Yeah, I
Either way
sat
it
there and
goes-
watched Tatum stop watching Bam from backing him down. Like I'm like, Bam.
Really?
Like nigga, like if you
Why is you fading away on?
Nigga. Like I've never seen like, bro, it's playoff basketball, bro. Like, why is you trying to finesse? Like, you quicker than Al Horford, but you sitting there jab stepping, pump faking 34 times, then shoot the shit, your shit get blocked. I'm like, nigga, they knew you wasn't going no goddamn well. Like you do the same shit every time you go up court. Like
I'm finna coin a phrase because it was down like 3-2. They said we were gonna get swept, right? So I'm finna coin the phrase. Just if we win the next 4, right? That's 4 in a row, right? So can we call that the Boston sweep? Since nobody's ever done that before, would that be considered the Boston sweep if we get these 4 in a row? All right, cool. Hobie Studios is exclusive. Look out for that Boston sweep real soon. So the better matchup is just gonna be Boston, man. It don't matter. It's gonna be.
If y'all come back and win these next 2 games,
I just got a feeling that we finna like Jimmy right now finna put it all on the line.
yeah, I mean, Miami got to win this game. If y'all don't win this game, it's a wrap. I mean, there's a possibility because y'all could definitely.
No,
Y'all can still win,
John's
but-
not done. Like Kobe said. Job's not done, man.
Bruh.
Even if we beat them for game 6, job's not done. We got the game 7.
No, you
I
don't.
want the game 7.
It's over.
Nah, it ain't over because they said it was over in game 4.
What you
when we
mean?
went down to Miami and we.
If Miami wins this
what the
game,
fuck
the
is that?
series is over. That's 4 games.
Huh? No, I'm saying if Miami win, but
That's what I'm saying.
Boston, I'm saying the Boston got to win.
Boston
right?
got to win, yeah.
But if Boston,
I'm just saying you got to win in Miami though. I mean, y'all won in Miami, but
nah, this ain't no championship. They just got to bring home the title. Don't they get ECF? No matter what city they get it in. Like you win the finals, then yeah, that's great to win it on your home floor.
no, I'm just
But the
saying it's
ECF,
gonna
you just
be.
want that over. You want that over with, but you trying to get to the next level. Because when you come home,
I'm
guess
just
what?
saying this is a big
Guess what? When
game,
you come
bro.
off that plane-
This is a big game that's gonna change that could change my opinion on Tatum though. Tatum in the Celtics altogether.
Change your opinion. He ain't already changed your opinion. Yeah, what more?
I mean, he did.
I say?
I mean, he did change my opinion, but this is also a big
What
game.
you doing?
Oh, my fault.
I'm
This
finna
also-
say,
this is
man,
also-
about that.
This is also one of them times where if Jimmy come in and they take your soul, if they come and take your soul,
If Jimmy turned into Jimmy Jordan,
if he turned into that boy and he take his soul, bro, and he do what he did in the finals last year, I don't want to hear a darn thing, bro.
So why he ain't did in the past 2 games?
I don't know.
Y'all like we gonna give him.
I don't know.
Chance.
Nah.
All right. If he don't come back now,
No,
I
because
can't
he
say-
balls when
cannot
his back
say-
is against the
But
wall.
nah, bro, this is what I'm trying to get.
He balls
This
when
is-
his back is against the
this is
wall.
what
Like it
I
comes
want.
out of certain players, like Eli Manning. I'm not saying he's Eli Manning of the NBA. That's not what I'm saying. But Eli ball when his back was against the wall and you choking him.
Yeah.
Freaking get mad, and then I'm not about to go out like that. You know what I'm saying?
But
But
I'm
when
looking at this aspect
some
of
people
it,
is
bro.
like that, and that's okay.
But this what I want to get away from it being about Jimmy or even being about Tatum because it's naturally
It is going. It's all about the role players. If the
No,
whose
it's
role
who
players
is going
whose
to
role
have-
players
not
is gonna
just the
show up
role players,
and
who's
make the
gonna have
shots.
The overall team that shows up. It's gonna be a whole. It's gonna take a team effort on both sides. It ain't gonna be one person gonna do so much. One because
And it's kind of just like the
Even when we
NFL
did beat
too.
them,
The turnover battle. Who's
when
gonna
we-
win the turnover
when
battle?
we beat them, we had 4
Who's more
people in double
focused?
figures. Matter of fact, we had 4 people with 20 points. You feel me? So that took a team. It wasn't just because Tatum had 30, Brown had 12, and something like. Nah, it take a group. So I don't feel like it's gonna come down to Jimmy gonna be playoff Jimmy. No, Jimmy is a great fucking basketball player. It ain't about just playoff Jimmy. But what happens when this guy not hitting his shots?
Mhm.
This guy Jimmy's getting him the ball, but if he not hitting
In
the
the
shots,
shots,
it ain't
yep.
Jimmy's fault. You know what
Who's
I'm saying?
hitting the shots?
It's who's hitting the shots.
Who's hitting the shots,
Yeah,
and
when they
who's
know
not,
the pick
and
off.
who's not turning the ball over?
That too. Well, I ain't gonna say that because we could turn the ball over if we stop your defense. It's 0-0. Now if we turn the ball over and giving up points, then okay, we fucked up.
That's the
But if
recipe for
but if we
disaster.
making a stop, then all right. Still,
Because normally on turnovers is this transition
Yeah,
or
transition.
transition.
so it's like a
Yeah.
foul.
So yeah.
But
You know what I'm saying? So and that comes down to who's going to knock down the shot. So because you can get to the line and not make your free throws. So if you're knocking down the free throws, if staying out of foul trouble, it can come down to there's a lot of little things within the NBA because it's chess. It's a whole bunch of different pieces and stuff that can happen. So it's really about who's the more coached team, who's the most under. And I gotta put my chips on the Miami Heat, bro. Because Eric's pro. I gotta put my chips on the Miami Heat this game. I'm have to, bro. I'm putting my chips on the Heat. But here's the thing. If the Boston Celtics win, bro, hey, I don't know. That might be it. That might be it.
Honestly, bro,
That might be it. If they
went down,
if they win this game, that might be it, bro.
That's the shit that kind of pissed me off. Like
I don't know if y'all should show up in Boston.
I watched Tyler go down, and I was like, damn. And then like 2 games later, I see Vic because I'm like, okay, well that just mean that Vic gonna get his just due. He finna shine. Then he go down. I'm like, bro, we left with literally Kyle Lowry and Gabe Vincent. Nigga, like we don't got. I'm like, we don't have another point guard, like no other ball handler. That's why Jimmy be having to bring that shit up sometimes. Cause it's like, nigga, if he a damn don't, nigga, that's all we got. Like those were ball handlers for us. Vic will handle the ball and Tyler.
I didn't even think about it that way.
I'm like, well, damn. So like, if one of them niggas get in foul trouble, we fucked, handcuffed already from the get go. So like,
I didn't even think about that.
It's gonna be
that shit
exciting.
sucks.
Tyler Hero and the Oladipo going out, ball handlers coming up because they were playmakers also.
Yeah.
So you left with Kyle, sorry fucking Lowry. And goddamn Gabe Vincent, who ain't even get drafted, is better than this nigga right now. Like,
He getting off too, man. That's on.
Hey,
glad
for
that
real.
ankle messed up. He takes some more time.
So
off.
of course,
he said, "I'm glad that nigga ankle messed up."
Yeah.
so you going? So of course you're going with Boston. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Taking the Celtics.
So you think it's gonna be a close game? It's going down to the wire.
I think it's gonna be a very low scoring game. I
Like
can't
112, 110.
say, hell no, under 100.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Under 100. Yeah, under 100. Barely 101. Somebody might have 92.
Yeah, it's
Somebody
gonna be
might
lit.
have one.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be kind of I'm
grind
not gonna
back
say
game.
I'm not going to say defensive, but it's gonna be more of a strategic game. Like I don't think they're gonna be rushing their shots. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be down there trying to get to the hole and get the foul type situation. Or even sell your plays. You might even sell a whole lot of flops. Turn in. It's gonna be an
Especially Marcus Smart.
yeah, you know.
And put Kyle Lowry in that.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry.
The what?
That nigga slap. That nigga be moving in the middle of the goddamn screen.
Quan, every time you see it, every
Every
time
time
you
you go to the
every
holy holler.
time I just want you.
Hey,
You hear that shit on the tape? Hey.
I'll be watching it on overtime. If you watch it on overtime, you can hear it without the announcers. Like you can hear what's going on the court.
Oh yeah.
Every time he go to the hole. Hey, damn, boy, if y'all can really hear what them niggas be saying on the court, you'd be like, boy, this shit funny for real. That shit that crazy, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
snap!
man.
But before you slide,
yeah.
I was listening to I've been listening to Paul George because he got his own podcast called Podcast P.
Okay.
And he be having some like nice topics to talk about, because he be talking about like some of his experience and stuff like that. So he talked about his experience playing MVP Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
So he asked, would y'all take MVP Derrick Rose or would y'all take Ja Morant?
MVP Derrick Rose.
I said the same thing.
What?
I mean,
That boy would
but
do
look what you said though. You said MVP.
MVP Derrick Rose.
That's
So
different though.
so
MVP
we got to
Derrick
see
Rose.
MVP. You got to see MVP level Ja Morant. Yeah.
Exactly. Like you ain't had to. Now, only thing that we can kind of compare Ja Morant and Derrick Rose to is on the explosiveness. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the base. You can't say nothing else. They have
Because Derrick Rose is quicker.
I mean, but they're gonna explode the same way. Like it's boom.
But no,
It's
but
sudden.
but
Yeah,
not
like-
no, but it's not just that. I think Ja Morant was way more like lethal, like mentally, like
But Derrick Rose
Like-
he came into a better organization that was more structured. Nigga, Memphis
Right.
like whatever y'all gonna do, just get out there and do it. We got
Right.
to sell these tickets.
no. I'm talking about the player on the court. When Derrick Rose had the ball, and Derrick Rose had it in his mind that he was about to go score. Oh, he was
Yeah,
in that
was
year.
gonna
He
score.
was about to go score.
He was gonna score. But
Like-
he also
It
had
didn't matter who was guarding.
It didn't matter who was guarding him.
But he had people on his team
That you had to respect.
You had to respect to even like let that go. You know what I'm saying?
Who you talking? Was he playing with Boozer and Jimmy?
Boozer,
Yeah.
Jimmy, he had
Taj Gibson,
Noah.
Jakeem Noah, and it was coached real good. They had
Thibodeau.
Yeah. So it was a good organization. Whereas I just feel like with Ja Morant, he's so young, bro.
Who is they coach
Even
for the
his
Grizzlies?
decisions, I don't know. I think he got let go. Though.
Yeah, he did.
He got let go.
I think so. I could be
Forgot
wrong.
this nigga name.
I know they not bringing.
I know
Dylan Brooks back.
they ain't bring Dylan back.
No Dylan.
Honestly, I don't think it was Dylan's fault.
It wasn't Dylan fault.
Heck
Dylan
no,
did the
they
same
He
used
had
shit.
to
it.
get a
He
scapegoat.
did the
They
same
had to-
shit
they used-
Draymond Green did.
Yeah, they
And-
used him as a
And he
scapegoat.
just wasn't.
He was
dark-skinned
trying
enough.
to do his way to charge the team up to
Lance
get,
Stephenson did the same shit.
you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
deflect.
Lance
And he
You had
also
players like that.
Well,
he
that was a
also-
wild nigga, Patrick Beverly.
he also
Yeah,
took
like
some
that.
pressure and some attention off of Ja Morant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
But they were
they
trying
just.
to send a message through him.
But
to
I
Ja
think
Morant.
it would have been different. I think kept Dylan Brooks if Dylan Brooks didn't not show up for the media stuff afterwards.
Nah, hell
If he
nah.
would have came and
If
he
Ja
would have,
Morant wouldn't have been wilding like how he wilding, Dylan Brooks would still be there. Like they teaching him a lesson through him. Like we'll get rid of your ass. We don't need this shit. Now you want to come, we give you a chance. Like he fucked up doing that shit again.
Yeah.
It's just made them all look crazy.
Yeah,
You know what
he
I'm
messed
saying?
up.
So now there's no telling.
Oh,
how-
speaking of that, they said that I don't know.
His endorsements?
No, not yet.
I heard his
But-
shoes sold out.
shoes
Like
that
they
sold
sold
out,
out.
though. Yeah.
Nah, but the thing is, he put up something on social media, and then they had to go send the
Go check on
Yeah,
it.
the
police had to
wellness
go check on him.
Yeah, he all right.
He all right though.
He's
He's
just going through that social media.
he
shit,
just
man.
said that he's getting off of social media when he
Yeah.
said
Bye.
thank you. Yeah, that's kind of weird though how he said it though. But he said he was talking about social media,
We're talking
like
crypto.
by the social media, yeah. But he
Yeah.
said he posted a picture of his mom, his dad, and his kid, and he said bye.
He said, I'm out of here. Yeah. But yeah, man.
But
I gotta say bye too.
Bye, bro.
For time. Episode 1, 2, 3,
yeah.
man.
1,
I
2,
appreciate
3.
it, man. I'm gonna come back and kick it with y'all during the football season. I gotta get my knowledge up on the football. All I'm gonna tell you,
100%.
Fly, Eagle,
He
fly.
just found out today that Aaron Rodgers is on the Jets.
I just found that out. I also just found out DeAndre Hopkins signed with the Eagles. Yeah, you heard it here first on Home Studios. I told you that.
Well, whatever. But I ain't
Hey, y'all look, he looking it up right now.
He's like,
He like, hold on.
uh,
They really
No,
DeAndre Hopkins with the Eagles already. Damn it. DeAndre and AJ Brown.
they got,
Fuck.
I ain't gonna lie.
And Jalen
That
Hurts.
GM was saying
Fuck.
to sign anybody that like.
Hold
nigga,
on.
you
We
good?
just
Let's
we
go
just
ahead
grabbed
and
the running
respect
back. What
the
the other running back name is we just grabbed?
Swift.
Oh,
that boy nasty.
boy, look, boy, in our offense, and we still bring it back. What our tight end name is?
Goddard.
Dallas Goddard.
Ooh. You
I
see
had
how
Goddard every time in fantasy. But I
Hey,
know
boy.
Goddard gonna get off like
Yeah,
what?
man. Yeah, so
Goddard.
Y'all got a squad.
yeah, I look forward to getting my knowledge
did
up
you-
on that.
yo,
You said
did-
somebody else?
Time out.
Huh?
Did you see the defensive tackle that y'all got too?
Oh, that we drafted.
That y'all drafted?
Oh yeah, he a monster. Yeah, he a monster.
With Davis?
Yeah, he a monster.
With
Then we
Jordan
got- then we
Davis?
got Sue still. We ain't got Sue.
Y'all picked him up last year. I don't know if he. I don't know if he.
Resigned. He been acting.
Oh, I
He
thought
talking
we
about
got
he ain't
Sue.
got. He ain't
I
signed
like
yet,
Dirty
'cause he
Sue,
said he
man.
don't
I
have
don't care.
He has no like. He don't want to go through training camp. He was like, I'm not.
Yeah, he an older
He
player.
wanna play.
He's
He ain't
smart.
got no time for that
He wait
shit.
to the end of the year.
Y'all ain't finna beat my dog up.
Yeah, he wait to the end of the year. He prolonged his career, bro.
Yeah.
How long he been in the league? Like 14, 15 years?
It's been
And he's still a
long.
beast.
Yeah. But like I
But-
said, man, I'm finna slide out.
Yes, sir.
Home Studios.
Do your thing, bro.
Yeah, man. Y'all keep it going, man. Y'all lock in. What episode this is?
1, 2, 3.
3.
Yeah. All right, boy.
Yes, sir.
But yo, sliding over to this NFL real quick.
What we talking about?
All right, bro. All right, man. That boy DeAndre Hopkins got released, bro.
It's time, man. It's time to get that boy. Listen,
That boy DeAndre Hopkins got released, bro.
if the Jets sign DeAndre Hopkins, I'm gonna tell you like this, because mind you,
No, time out. Let's go. Let's be realistic now. Because he said he named the quarterbacks he want to play with. And he's released. So that means he's a free agent.
I heard the quarterbacks. I heard the
Who-
quarterbacks.
What quarterbacks was it?
I heard him. He said it's 3 of them. He said
No, it's
he'll
5.
Play, he said he played. Well, it cut off at like 3.
Josh Allen,
I heard Josh Allen,
Jalen Hurts,
Jalen Hurts. I heard
Patrick Mahomes. Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert.
I can see that, but ultimately, all of them is younger quarterbacks. Like, if you talking about a quarterback that you know is a proven commodity in this league, not saying that those quarterbacks aren't, because of course, Allen, Mahomes, these is proven commodity.
But y'all really need a number one. I see
That's
what
what
you're
I'm
saying.
saying. Like, all those teams, was other than the Chiefs, all those teams already have a number one. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know what I'm saying?
But why not go play with the Chiefs then? And be the Chiefs number one?
Trying to be like, what?
What?
Kelsey, nigga, insane.
I didn't even think. Can we go? Can we talk about it, please? That bit is so funky, dog. Ooh. Patrick Mahomes with D Hop. Kadarius Toney as your 2 with Kelsey,
Sky Moore in the slot where he needs
Sky
to be.
Moore. They still got Valdez Scantling
Just speed everywhere, bro.
and
route
D-Hop
running.
and route running in
Yeah, like that's.
hands.
I just feel like Aaron Rodgers with he would know where to put that bitch. Like, oh, like
Mhm.
he'll just gauge. Oh, if he jumps, I can just throw that shit like right here. Like he'll be
Mhm.
get it. Be have a back shoulder, throw that bit.
Mm.
Touchdown. I be like, dog, that's. I watched Rodgers do that same shit with Adams. Like, so I'm just
Yeah.
like, bro, like D-Hop ain't even got to beat his DB. Like, he just
You got to put it there
like, dog.
because D-Hop, you can be all on him. He just
And that's just how, like, and I'm not like Mahomes, like, and there's only a couple that I feel like Josh Allen has accuracy, but like I feel like he puts a lot of zit. Like when I watch Aaron throw the ball, like literally, I see him like it's anticipation. You know what I'm saying? Like I've watched him and like Lazard still battling with the corner at this
and
point.
the Bills
like,
and the Bills honestly may want to get D-Hop because Stephon Diggs been talking reckless. And he been acting reckless too.
What?
Stephon Diggs still been pissed since the playoffs last year when he barely got the ball and everything. And then Trayvon Diggs put out something. His brother put out something about him coming to the Cowboys, and he was like, "Boy, stop playing." Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not like shooting it down like he was before or whatever like that. Like Stephon Diggs, like
He's a diva
for sure.
You got,
and then he's still standing by right now. He's standing by everything that he said last year. He's like, y'all know, I meant what I was saying. Like, whatever. Like, I've been doing. Like, I've been putting in work. Like, and he's right. Ever since he's been on the Bills, but I mean, the Bills made you who you is too. You know what I'm saying? You did work at the Vikings, bro. He did work at the Vikings, but he did not put up the numbers he's been putting up till he came to the Bills.
Because he has a. I mean, at that point, he was the sole option. That was the issue when he was in.
Yeah, bro. But I think, and I agree with him. You should be upset about not getting the ball and everything, but you got to kind of keep that in house, bro. You got to keep that in house.
That just goes to his mentality about being like, I'm never gonna sit here because like and you know, boost up the fact that the receiver is a diva. That's what they can be. I'm gonna like honestly just say that like I feel like Stephon has put in a lot of work, like you said, and I feel like he feels like when it's crunch time like that, I've shown you that I deserve the ball. You know what I'm saying? And for you not to give it to me, it's like a slap in the face. You know what I'm saying? But but at the same time, I mean, they're paying you millions of dollars to play this game. So if that's the decision they want to make, as hard as you work, you just got to live by that.
You got to take that.
Yeah, you're not the one making that call.
You got to take that. But DeAndre Hopkins over there, I would kind of solidify with them being okay with Stephon Diggs getting traded or walking, because you got Gabe Davis and you got McKenzie and you got what's the other kid that was showing out? I forgot his name. He started to catch on. Towards the end of the year. But they got people in the works, and they can also trade and get other people too. You know what I'm saying? And they got Dustin Knox. You know what I mean? They got Damian Harris now from the Patriots at running back. James Cook.
That's an underrated pickup.
Yeah. James Cook still there. So if they got, but okay, so that's on the Bills. So let's kind of go through this. So that's the Bills. What about the Eagles?
I mean, I can see him going there, but it's like, why?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They got Devontae Smith. They got,
like you at best, you're gonna have to be third. You know what I'm saying? And
DeAndre at third receiver, even right now, don't even make sense.
Nah, like
worst he should be the number 2.
Yeah, and you talking about like, I mean, you invested the first.
But I don't think. If he goes to the Eagles, he's at least the number 2, bro.
Yeah, because they just put Devontae in the slot.
Yeah, let's put Devontae in.
Yeah,
that's pretty disgusting, bro.
It is.
That might be worse than the Chiefs.
It is because hell no.
No, that's better than the Chiefs.
It is because they both got good tight ends.
That's what I'm saying. That's better than the Chiefs.
I mean, but I don't give a fuck. I get your that nigga ain't Kelsey.
But hey, I'm sorry, bro, but Jalen Hurts outperformed Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl last year.
Patrick Mahomes was hurt from the last damn game. We know, man. Come on now. Let's not act like we don't know Patrick. With Patrick on,
I'm just saying though.
Like Patrick on.
Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that last year, Jalen. I'm just saying
he did. I mean, like
both throwing the ball and rushing the ball.
Yeah.
He threw deep passes, short passes, intermediate passes, running the ball, all that. The total domination.
Cool.
With D-Hop, that they got Swift now? Bro, that would be disgusting. Okay. Okay. Lamar Jackson. OBJ, DeAndre Hopkins, Mark Andrews.
I probably like that better than all of them just because like I feel like he feels a need.
Major need that
you know what I'm saying
that they need. They need him.
I mean, you got a red zone target in Mark Andrews, but everybody knows he's the red zone target. You know? So like if you got him and D, I was like, well, damn, we can't double cover both these niggas.
And then you got, then we got OBJ in the mix.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
put Bateman in the slot.
It creates a bottleneck as to when they in the red zone, we're fucked because at the end of the day, this nigga still run. You know what I'm saying? So like,
and then like, J.K. Dobbins is healthy.
Yeah, so it's just like, I mean, they can throw it up to D-Hop in the corner in the end zone, and they get the ball. They can throw it to Kelly.
For again.
Do all the comments.
Yeah,
this nigga, like. This nigga.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, that's my first. I'm so sorry, y'all. Oh snap. My boy Snacks was in here. Bro, my fault, people. My fault, y'all. See, this is why I told y'all I'm the Blake Bortles and the Jameis Winston of the ones and twos. I forgot to put up the comments, fam.
Nah, boy,
bro.
You more like what's the word? He the Taysom Hill. You ain't even a real quarterback. You a tight end, nigga. And we play quarterback sometime.
Oh my goodness, bro. That's even worse, bro. Dang, that's worse than Dave Jones. Oh snap. All right. Couple more teams real quick, and then we'll be done with this. All right. Last one. Justin Herbert. I don't like that one.
Nah, they just drafted a receiver number 1.
But I'm just saying, Mike Williams and Keenan Allen be hurt all the time.
And it'll be the year that them niggas be healthy. You got 4 damn receivers that you can't put on the field at the same fucking time. You know what I mean? You run the spread like a mug, like, but damn, son, like.
Where'd you find this?
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Yeah, I don't like the Chargers.
Because I feel like it's like.
Okay, so out of all of them, which one do you think is the most realistic? Which one you think can happen for real?
Chiefs. I don't feel like they have any big money tied up in a receiver right now.
Okay, the reason why I asked that is because there's already been a lot of chatter with the Bills, with him and the Bills already.
That's cool. I'm not like me personally, like with my team, I'm not worried. Like
if the Bills get D-Hop, bro, hey, you might need to be a little, just a little bit. That might be the difference in a touchdown.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, like
Sauce with Josh,
Sauce is 6'3".
But you got D-Hop and Stephon Diggs. You got 2.
DJ Reed is a cover monster too. But like,
no, you got 2 number 1s, not a number 1 and a number 2. 2 number 1s.
Bro, before we drafted Sauce, we was completely fine with going into like the season with DJ Reed as number 1. Like at one point, he held that down.
He stopping Diggs.
He's
solo,
not by himself. But we got like, bro, for one, we don't even run man as much as we used to. Like we're a different team. We run a lot of zone. So like now the issue for me I feel like they haven't re-signed Quan when they should have. Quan's still the free agent. I feel like Quan made a big difference in our linebacking core.
Quan Alexander.
Yeah,
Yeah, he different.
like he was thumping shit last year.
Yeah.
So like I feel like
And he a cover linebacker.
exactly. So like
He needed to come to the Jaguars.
fuck no.
Yeah.
They already
Come
said
on.
we still talking to Quan. Like
Come
so
on,
the door's
Quan.
open for Quan to come back. But
Come
I just
on,
feel like
Quan.
I just think that like once I have that side of the linebacker, because like Quincy Williams took a step forward for me as far as the coverage linebacker. Now he would always hit you. Oh yeah, you bugging.
You bugging.
You
bugging.
You like
The Cardinals was in the decline.
and they got a quarterback that has like a little child complex that get mad with his people like if you yell at him, so he just wasn't throwing the ball to damn D-Hop. Like yeah, like it ain't D-Hop. Like D-Hop, you forgot this the dude that like tore D'Angelo Hall knee out the socket in practice.
Yeah.
After the nigga was talking
Yeah.
spicy, like
Yeah.
nah, like
Oh, you talking about the guy that caught the ball in between 4 Buffalo Bill players?
yeah, that dude right there, he's a monster. Yeah, but I just feel
He's
like,
stupid.
Yeah, I just feel like
Okay.
going to what?
I'm saying okay.
As to what?
Like
I don't feel
if
like,
I mean,
if he go to any of them teams, it's like
yeah.
I just feel like for me, the Chiefs, he's the unquestioned number one. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
at receiver, like
Ravens too.
But see, that's debatable because you got another diva receiver, so he might just.
I mean, you can say I'm the one, but you coming off of your second ACL, bro.
So he's telling you that he's like, I done had a whole season off. Like I'm finna come back in this bitch full fledged. Like I'm me. Like he could just be like, nah. Like I just feel like he could. Cause think about it, he really took a whole season to rehab for that. Like
dang, and for OBJ to take it to play with the Ravens with the new offense, I think it's about to be different, bro. I'm drafting that boy in fantasy.
he wants like it's like Jamal Murray. Like Jamal Murray could have came back from that ACL earlier, but the Nuggets was like, nah, bro. Like,
no,
because he even said, like, I saw an interview. He was like, I asked him, was I damaged goods? Like, was they gonna trade me after he tore his ACL? And he was like, Mike Malone was like, bro, you don't have to worry about that. Like, you're ours. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was like, take as long as you need to feel like you're you again. And that boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? 30 points on your head at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just for having that confidence in him. So, like, you mean to tell me a player that we've seen being able to do this and play this game at a high level it was like, you know what? Instead of me taking the bag now, I'm going to chill, get back to how I need to be, and then go out here on a prove it bag, get that bag next season?
Because he said after that first surgery he had, he didn't feel like it was right, and he was basically playing with no ACL. So he's saying basically on this go around, it's like actually he feels better.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
and look what's happening to Lonzo Ball. He's gonna miss next season too. He's having to have a third operation, bro. His career might be over, dog. He's having his third operation, bro.
I mean, shit, Victor O has too. Like that shit, but it just depends. Like, bro,
what happened, bro? He got
like the determination of a player, bro. Because think about it, bro. I done seen AP tear his shit 2-3 like it's like he blowing tires like this motherfucker. That boy go out there and let them things mend up, and he'll come out there and run your ass into the ground for another 1,500 yards for the season. Like, so I mean, it just depends on like how vigorously you attempt. Like, because a lot of players, like, it's a mental. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Once you have that injury, you constantly think about it, and you don't want to put as much pressure on it. Yeah. But like, if you can really just block that shit out, and like, I'm just running, like I'm just playing. I feel like that's how AP was playing. I feel like he was just like, I'm not even thinking about that. Like. So like if you can really,
everybody ain't like that though.
That's what I'm saying. That's a special. That takes a special trait. So like
AP different.
Right. He was dog. There's no way AP ever thought that. Like when you're like, oh, I'm probably gonna hurt. Nah. Like that boy wide open, like a horse, boy. Like I'm like
galloping.
Like that's just nah. Like it's certain players that I feel like can go through that, but it's just I like the caliber of player that we've seen him play. Like when Odell wants to play, bro, like when he wants to play, and like you can't do nothing with him. Like, bro, like,
Mhm.
like if he really like locked in,
Yeah, he can catch anything, do anything.
like it don't matter who you
Yeah.
are, bro. Like you not. It's too much feel out here.
Yeah.
Like it's too much.
That's
feel
almost like the perfect receiver to give Lamar. That's almost like a perfect marriage.
yeah, because like Lamar doesn't have to be deadly. Act like if
He
you
don't have.
putting it
Yeah, if you
in
put
the
it in
vicinity.
yeah. But Lamar is accurate though. He's.
No, I'm never saying he's
Lamar.
not.
Lamar has his inconsistencies,
But I'm
but
saying
he can
those
make up for that.
Those, that's what I'm saying. Those inconsistencies.
He can make up
will
for
be
that.
touchdowns now. Because it'd be
Yeah.
just like, oh, because he know like one thing about Odell that I like. Once the ball's in the air, he knows how to adjust to it well.
I know we're almost done, but you know.
Yeah, but once the ball in the air, he know how to adjust to it well. So like, I kind of feel like it's kind of like a plus. Like, so even if Lamar throws it too far, he knows how to break off of his current trajectory to still make it to that ball time. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then
Like,
if one hand is anywhere near close to it, he's gonna be able to make that adjustment. But before we slide out of here, I wanted to get your opinion on what Robert Salah said, your coach. He said that he can, when you come into the season, there's legitimately only like 6 to 8 teams, that can really make a Super Bowl run. That really legit say, hey, we can, win a Super Bowl. And he said he feels the Jets is one of those 6 to 8 teams. So first of all, do you believe that? Do you agree with that? And then the second thing is, can you think of your top 6 teams that are on paper right now before we start the season? First question first.
6 to 8. I do feel like
you do think the Jets.
Bro, honestly, watching last season, if last season is anything like it's like a lens look into what our team could be like, bro, we lost a lot of games by like less than 7 points just because we couldn't get in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I run it like we had lost Brees, so you know what I'm saying. It's just like, damn, like we ain't got our quarterback can't throw the ball, and we ain't got no running back, so it's just like our defense balling, like we keeping y'all to like 10 points, but we just can't score. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
It just
y'all had a couple of games y'all didn't have any offensive touchdown
at all. Against the Patriots, I think twice it was like that. So like I'm just like, bro, if we score once, like nigga, we good. Like Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, bro. Like I get us 2 touchdowns, and
and here's another thing. It's not like homie's washed. He literally 2 seasons ago was the MVP, and then the season before that was the MVP. Back-to-back MVP at the end of his career.
Bro, I just feel like looking at it, like how I follow the Jets, of course, on Instagram, and like how he interacts with the team. Like I've never seen this side of Aaron Rodgers.
No, they got a tackle.
Yeah, Billy Turner. Yeah,
that came from the Packers said he's never seen Aaron Rodgers this happy.
Yeah, you're like, bro, like,
you've never seen it. He said he's never seen Aaron Rodgers this happy.
In Green Bay, this is not the Aaron. Like Aaron is actually like I'm looking like at the hockey games, the Knicks games, like he at the games, like bro, like he's in a big market city right now.
And this is where he needed to be.
And like it's just like even like when they taking pictures of Aaron, like you can see like the gleam in his eye. He's just like so happy, just like it's like a kid in a candy store. Yeah. I'm just like, bro, he finna ball. Like I get to see it in like his face, like and like.
But even when things go bad, like I think he's mature enough, and he has the respect to where he's gonna get some grace. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, people don't understand. Like people praise Brady. Brady was an asshole. Like any of Brady's like teammates for the they'll tell you it was like, bro, Brady was rude. You know what I'm saying? Like because he expected so much of you. It wasn't like you know.
But also, I mean, I heard that, but also I heard that a lot of players say that he was one of the greatest teammates that they had. But that's how the greats are.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I just think that like I feel like, especially with the Jets, I feel like he's gonna get that grace. I don't feel like they're gonna expect them to jail right out the gate, but I know that like with the team that we have in place, like even the players that we've signed, I don't think that like, for instance, like Randall Cobb, if we even keep Randall Cobb on the roster, I feel like he's literally just was signed so that we can implement this new offense and so that it can have some continuity.
And he can also
Bring along
Randall Cobb can be a liaison with the new guys,
in the
with the new guys, and teach them the
Exactly.
offense and get things to gel
so
by
he may
by
end up
later
being
on in the season. Play. That's why I like when people say stuff against stuff like Mercedes Lewis and stuff like that. Mercedes Lewis can actually be a benefit to Uzama and whoever else you got on the team because he played with Aaron Rodgers before, and players like that are the coaches where you are not where the real coach when the coach is gone, they're still coaching. They're still passing that message on to other people.
But to that, I want to just go ahead and say that I'm expecting a Pro Bowl type year from Conklin this year. Like I saw.
Oh, I forgot y'all had Tyler.
Bro, it's been plays that I watched and I'm like, bro, like
no, I want
Zach would overthrow him like this much, and I'm like, Conklin's like how. Ooh, I'm just like, if you get the ball to him, he's up the field by 15 more yards. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, so, like, Aaron's not missing those. Like, what? Tight end?
Yo,
buckets. Like,
undercover tight end for fantasy. Because I noticed Tyler in the Vikings.
Oh yeah,
that boy was balling. So he can be a top tight end, I think.
And bro, honestly, like I've been
with Aaron Rodgers.
Like I feel like they've been using
with Brees.
We got 3 tight ends that we honestly do. But wait, 4. Did you see the guy we drafted in the 7th round, bro? He's like, I want to say like he had the highest athletic score of any tight end. I think he's like 6'3", 255 pounds. Ran a 4.5 40, a 41-inch vertical leap. I'm just like, boy, what? I said, so we got him, Rucker from Ohio State the year before. Like, well, I'm like, why we been racking up tight ends? Hold on now. Like, so, but one thing about it though, like him and Aaron and Garrett, and that's the thing, like, bro, Garrett, when he found out we had Aaron Rodgers, bro, like literally when they asked Aaron, it was like, so when you started practice, he was like, I mean, does today count? Because I'm going to practice today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like he practiced and like he immediately clicked with like Garrett and like he was like, yo.
He said he clicked with Garrett?
Yeah, because he mentioned something. He was like 17. He said 17. That's the number that Garrett, where he was like, he got something in common with another 17 that I played with for sure. Like, I was like, well, don't tell me he got that Devontae in him, because if he got that, if he got that tape, if he got that tape, boy, we got
no, he do.
Oh, I know you do.
With the like, look at his. Okay, so you know when I say esque, this is what I mean. Look at Devontae Adams' first step in the way that he makes his move. The same thing with Garrett, but here's the thing: Garrett is quicker than Devontae. Devontae is smoother, and Devontae is like more bulkier and will run you over though too. Devontae will run you over.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Garrett is quicker.
Garrett gonna make you miss.
And Garrett gonna make you miss. Devontae can make you miss too.
Right.
But he's smoother with it though. Garrett is quicker.
It's the suddenness of how Garrett, like he could be full speed and boop stop. And like everybody go flying past him. Like
like Kadarius Toney.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That start stop. But look at his move. Like the move is the same move. Because I do the same. Like I can do the same. I got it from Devontae. Mm-hmm. It's a hezo. Like it's a jump stop. Mm-hmm. Garrett does the same jump stop, but it's quick. It's quick. It's like shoot. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So like you don't know if you're breaking left or right.
Yeah, you don't know. Whoa. Yeah. And then they do it at the top of the route sometimes. Yeah. You feel me?
And with Aaron Rodgers, he just like, I know where you're going. Yeah, dog. It's gonna get shot. Like that's
I want to see that, bro. Like I might get that in fantasy in one of my leagues at Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson
because I'm like,
connection.
No, like this. I'm like, because
this year gonna be fun.
If they, because like think about it, because like was trying to get Odell and they got Odell from an RNO, so like they still like that was the whole draw for Zach. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's why they wanted to get Tyreek so bad, because like they was like to help the development of, because they saw first year, which I saw. He struggled the first year. They brought in Stephon, which is a true number one, and watched the trajectory of his career go up. So like they still need to secure that. Garrett is, I mean, shit. Right now he's a 1A. You know, like he's on the verge of just being that number. You know what I'm saying? Like for us right now, I
just think he just needs to fill out a little bit more and
like
has more experience. Like just fill out right, because if you fill out right, you can keep the quickness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. So, but I feel to get a D Hop, like to get a D Hop, like
That would be
D Hop,
disgusting.
you ball out with Aaron for like the next 2 years, and then like shoot, by that time you're actually able to see, because like I've been like listening to stuff for like the OTAs, and they're like, bro, like even because like Aaron supposedly like was just out there practicing, and like he said he felt something in his calf. They were like it was nothing, because they was like he literally stayed on the field. He didn't even like go into the training room, but they were just like, just for precautionary reasons, we're not gonna have Aaron do nothing else. So like Zach got to run the offense. They was like, bro, Zach was out there dropping dimes. They was just like, I mean,
It changes everything.
yeah, like just the fact of Aaron being there is just like, well, damn, all my reps mean that much.
And the
more.
fact that Zach is still showing up and Zach is still there, regaining that respect and regaining that
you
reputation.
see it, like I literally watch, like I go through our slides, they be like, oh, pictures from OTAs, and it's not just showing like the new players and stuff. It's like Zach smiling at practice and stuff. So I'm like, damn, like he's taking it in stride. Like,
Yeah,
I know I'm not better than Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
you don't have
I'm
to.
not,
No, that pressure's off of him.
Yeah.
Finally,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's able to grow. That's what he needed.
So, and they was just like they was like he dropped a dime. Like it was like I don't know if they said, I think it was DJ Reed. They was like the window was barely there, but like it dropped right for Garrett, like to a point where like he was able to get his feet in bounds and fall out of bounds. Like I was like, okay, so like Zach, and it's like when you don't have that pressure, because I feel like that was a lot to put on a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he was barely 21, and you talk about I'm the face of the New York football team franchise, like one of the most strict, like, and gruesome media presences there that you can have. Like,
Yes, it can crush you.
It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Aaron Rodgers didn't even have to go through that. He was in Green Bay. He wasn't in New York.
So like, I just feel like now at this point in Aaron Rodgers' career, like it's repetitive. Like,
Yeah.
it's muscle memory. So I can come to this, you know what I'm saying, big market team, and I'm still gonna be the same guy. But like for somebody like Zach, that, you know, basically it was up in the air whether that year that he started and had that year for BYU.
Man, but I want to know how with players like that, with like Aaron and stuff, like what's their workout regimen and everything, because as a quarterback, you know, I don't know. I just want to know, like,
I mean, I feel like it's a lot, like I think it's similar to pitching, because like, you know, you gotta like, especially with baseball players, like I didn't really know this, but like my homeboy, shout out Smalls, you know what I'm saying? He was a pitcher in college. So like, and I remember at one point, like he ended up having to have Tommy John surgery. I never knew what that was.
Yeah, it's elbow surgery.
Like, bro, it's like the craziest shit I ever heard. He was like, yeah, I got a bolt right here and a bolt right here, and they take my tendon and they like figure eight it around both bolts just so my arm, like, nigga, like he was like, I basically like that tendon isn't even really connected no more. I've thrown so much, you know what I'm saying? So like it's like a muscle memory, like you really gotta like work it out. And like I remember him having to like his arm was stuck like this for a long time. He had to like literally like just keep until the tendon expanded and got used to being like his arm being down. I'm like, damn, son, like
that's what happened to Big Ben.
Yeah, I'm like, to think that like, so like I feel like it's a lot of stuff like that, and like with especially modern medicine, like stuff that we have now, like I feel like there's definitely workouts and certain things that are used to trigger those areas for a quarterback to help him out. Like, but like Jalen Hurts still squatting bench like everybody else. Like,
yeah, bro,
like, it's just crazy. So
can we agree? So we're gonna agree like top 6 teams, you know, Chiefs, the Jets this year. We got to put y'all in there. The 49ers, the Eagles, the Bills. Are we gonna go? We're gonna go Cowboys, Ravens, Bengals.
Shit.
Bengals 6.
Cowboys and Ravens around out that.
That's 7, 8.
Yeah, I mean Jaguars. Shit, I'm tripping. So like,
I'm cool. I'm cool with us being on the outside just because we still gotta prove it.
I mean,
the Jaguars and the Dolphins.
Yeah, I just feel like the Dolphins. Like, you seen Tua lately? That nigga big. Like Tua is like
he better. He had to do something.
I'm like, bro, he looked like if you hit him, it's gonna hurt you.
Like, he better.
Like,
bro, he better. You better strengthen up that neck. It was that whiplash, bro. That whiplash got, bro. His junk is that. What I'm trying to say, his injuries is different, homie.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't just getting smacked like across this way. It's if you get pushed backwards and your head hit the back, you can get a concussion, bro. Like, like how many
It's
times?
rough for Buddy.
Yeah, bro. Like that's hard not to fall backwards in the NFL, bro. Like what as a quarterback, bro. So but yeah, I mean, I guess we got to put that in there. But before we slide out of here, bro, I wanted to know because there's a huge super fight coming up in July. I think it's July 29th. We got Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence finally gonna happen, and they finally got the contract done. So depending on who wins and everything, there's gonna be a trilogy. You know what I'm saying? So who you got? Bud Crawford or Errol Spence?
I mean, me personally, I want to say Earl, but like, I kind of feel like my homie, like, I ain't gonna hold you. It was a while, like when I worked at Bernard, like my manager at the time, John Vaughn, shout out to JV. He was telling me like about Crawford. He was like, "Yo, my homeboy is like, I know him, like I grew up with him." He's like, he a boxer. His name Crawford. You know what I'm saying? He liked that. And I'm just like, I hear you. You know what I'm saying? So like I start like, of course, I've always watched boxing. So like over time, like I started seeing like, because at that time he was still fighting on like ESPN little fight nights and stuff. So I'm trying to get a name. I'm like, won that fight. I'm like, I saw a fight. I'm like, the guy he was talking about. You know, so he won the fight. I'm like, all right. So next thing I'm like, yo, it's time to fight this man. And let me see. I'm like, yo, he won. I'm like, yo, hold on. Like, buddy. Oh no, like you got them hands. But like, I just feel like Spence, like that speed, boy.
No, Crawford got the speed over Earl.
Does he? Oh, then yeah.
Crawford like Sugar Ray, bro. Sugar Ray Leonard fast. Crawford got hands. Earl more talented, and Earl got he's more of the Joe Frazier, Tommy Hearns slugger. Like I want you to hit me. I want to take your hit. I want to see how, you know what I'm saying? I want to see how hard you hit. But
you gonna get one of these back.
But you about to take one. You know what I'm saying? That's how he fight.
I like fighters like that.
Me too.
Like,
but Crawford is like Sugar Ray.
Like I'll hit you,
but you ain't hit me back. So it's gonna be like boop 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 boop. That's how it's gonna be. Pop 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 pop. You know what I'm saying? So I would have gone Earl Spence had it been a couple of years ago. But Earl Spence has been through a almost near fatal accident. And then 2 years ago, he had a detached retina.
Yeah.
That was almost career ending. So if you keep getting popped in that eye, we're like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like if this had been a couple of years ago, I probably would go Earl.
Yeah, I would have.
I probably would have went Earl because of he wants Crawford. Like Crawford don't like getting hit. Earl like getting hit.
It pissed Earl off to a point where he could do some damage.
Yeah,
you like
oh, I'm a
like, oh, you hit me?
Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? And then he gonna probably go for the body, but Crawford is definitely gonna. I think Crawford gonna win this. And if Earl doesn't knock out Crawford's gonna win by decision because he's gonna get more punches in. It's kind of like no, actually it's not, because I actually think Tank can beat Shakir Stevenson.
Yeah, but I don't think Haney can beat Shakir Stevenson.
No, Shakir was getting Haney.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the fight that's supposed to happen next.
Okay, yeah, but whoever fight Tank knocking you out. So, but Shakir's the best.
One of y'all niggas is ready right now, but
no, Shakir's the best person for Tank though.
I feel like
right
he
now
match up better than
right now.
Yeah,
sure. That's the best matchup, and there's a possibility that Shakir could beat Tank, but Tank. He got special power, bro.
You heard I think he did it was a phone call with like Haney and his dad, and I think he was just like, because you remember y'all sparred. He was like, he said we sparred. He said y'all brought him and Stevenson, and I would both their ass. And like that's this Tank talking to him. He's like, bro, y'all gonna stop playing with me and acting like y'all don't know what happened in that ring. He's like, wait till I fight. He said, I'm gonna fight Garcia, and then I'm gonna come see about both of y'all because I'm tired of y'all having my name in y'all mouth. Like talking about Shakir and Haney. He was like, he beat both of them in sparring.
That wouldn't surprise me because
I brought them to the ring and I spanked both them boys.
because Tank is like, to me, the fact that Floyd taught him, he's like a
defensive Mike Tyson.
Yes.
That shit's scary.
Yes.
Like he can dodge your shit, but if he hit you, boy, you go night for the right price.
Bro,
like,
but he quick too.
Yeah, like, bro, you won't even see it. Like, you just be hit. Like, bro, why I feel dizzy? Like,
And he's smart, bro. Like, he hit Ryan what in the liver. Shut that whole.
He even said it. He was like, I didn't think I put enough on it, but he was like, but apparently I did. Like, but like how he, what's the dude? No, it's how he hit that dude. Remember how he baited him the whole. He throw whatever his name is. Boy, listen, oh my god,
that boy, that uppercut.
He been playing him to the body the whole time,
like he hit Garcia.
Like he said, I'm gonna play you to the body. So Buddy went to do this right here, and he tucked that head. By the time he tucked that head, he had to round that uppercut up. Yeah.
Bing!
I said,
night.
My God. Like, bro, like I saw
we kept calling it out. It was like, oh boy, I said,
because right now he hit him in the body. And I said, every time he get hit in the body, he dipped.
Yep.
Like he dipped that because it hurt to the side. I said, let's try to do that and try to get ready for the hit, and then he gonna throw an uppercut at Buddy. As soon as we said it,
I
said, oh my God. He's not getting nothing from that.
He different. Because Floyd taught him the mind game too.
Bro, literally, Floyd, they had a video of Floyd asking him during the Ryan Garcia fight. He was like, yo, Tank. He was like, what do you got? What do you got on you? He was like, nothing. I said, damn. He said, I thought he was gonna be faster. He was like, bro, he wasn't. He's like, he's not fast. Like, I thought he was he was like, I don't know if it was because the weight or like because he was like, but he ain't that the speed I expected to see. He was like, it wasn't there. I was faster than him. He was like, and that's the only thing I had to be worried about because I wasn't worried about you hurting me. So like the fact that I was faster than you, he was like, I knew I wanted to fight. Like after I saw him throw, he was like, I wasn't worried no more. Like
dang, so Tank recognizes. I still think Ryan Garcia is faster, but Tank was on par. It wasn't that much faster to where Tank was lost.
Like that's what he was saying. He said, I thought he was faster than that. Like he was like watching it and then actually being in there, he was like.
So Ryan might throw faster than Tank, but Tank can react.
His reaction.
He can react to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And counter. Still quick enough.
Like, and that's what it. But also, like they call it something rehydration clause. He could have just been, I don't put on too much. I don't drink too much more just to like rehydrate. And now I'm a little bit sluggish. Like I'm a little bit more sluggish than I would normally be if I.
I don't want to hear that.
Oh no, no.
I don't want to hear that.
I ain't gonna lie. Like if I had to drink a lot, I would be like to like.
I don't want to hear that.
I'm a thirsty nigga. I like to sit there and drink a whole bunch.
I feel it, but I don't want to hear that. You've been training this whole time, and you whatever. Once we get in that ring, it is what it is, bro. I mean, I don't want to hear that. That's
fair. That's still don't change. I mean, I'm not saying the same thing wouldn't be true for Tank. It can make him sluggish too. So I mean,
no, 100%. But if Ryan Garcia's team said that, y'all just mad because you got knocked out.
Oh no, he didn't say that. I think Conor McGregor said that. He said, "I want to see y'all fight without a rehydration clause." Because I mean, think about it. I don't ever remember like honestly, whatchamacallit never did that, and I know that for a fact because like he wanted that. Like Mayweather, that's why he beat Canelo. Like when him and Canelo fought, I think like Canelo. I think it wasn't a rehydration clause. So like by the time Canelo actually rehydrated after the weigh-in, Canelo was like 172. So like Floyd was like, "Oh nigga, you slow." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna never hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, I don't care the fact that you know what I'm saying, drunk so much water to get to a certain weight, like whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna make you slow and sluggish, and you're gonna.
He didn't care. Like that's how he beat Canelo. Like when I think like he came in weighing like a pound over what he weighed at the weigh-in. Floyd did, and Canelo was like 12 pounds over. I'm like, oh shit, he Canelo ass. Like it was just like a big difference. I'm like, yeah, he gonna be way slower than him.
Yeah, for sure. So you got Bud Crawford?
Oh yeah, give me Bud.
Yeah, I'm going Bud too. I'm going. I like you, Earl. I think you a good fighter. But
it would have been like you said, if it was a couple.
It was a couple of years ago.
I honestly forgot he was the fighter that had the detached retina. Like,
yeah,
like that's
because that's what they were supposed to fight before, and then that happened.
Yeah, I do remember that now.
That's what I'm saying. They were supposed to fight before, and then the retina happened. So, yeah, bro, it's not the same.
That's rough.
That's not the same because if you can get popped in that eye, like something's not going. Like you can legit go blind, fam.
I want to see Tank. Like, I don't know who he can fight. Like, honestly,
Shakir Stevenson.
I mean, that's cool.
Oh,
Canelo, because he said something about being the face.
but
of
Canelo, way too much.
What? I mean, hold on. Wait. Floyd fought welterweight, didn't he?
Yeah, and middleweight. I think he went up the middle. No, I don't know. I think he welterweight.
Because I mean, that's not a big.
Canelo way more than 10.
Probably about like 10 pounds.
Like 15, 20. You said 170.
I mean, he rehydrated to that. Like, I think they fight weight was like I want to say it would have been like 160 or something like that. But like he got.
But Tank don't want to go up that much, bro. He's short.
I know, but I'm just trying to find somebody that's really like that. Because like he said something about being the face of boxing, and then like Canelo was like, "Boy, I'm still here." Like,
I mean, he is.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like,
I mean, Canelo, you're not the face of boxing like that. Like when people watch your fight, we ain't looking for a knockout.
Shit, Canelo will knock your ass out.
He will, but when I ain't looking for a knockout in a Canelo fight. Like I don't even watch Canelo fights. Canelo a good fighter and everything, but I watch a Tank fight over Canelo any day.
Tank just trying to do damage.
I've never been disappointed.
No, I mean he's a good fighter.
I watch
honestly,
I watch Benavidez over
I mean honestly,
over Canelo. That's my second favorite fighter, by the way.
Just watch Floyd fights to see like what was gonna happen. Floyd fights were never really that entertaining.
Oh, for sure. I just want to see if he'll get knocked out.
Like Floyd fights were never entertaining.
But Jose Benavidez, I think it's Jose Benavidez. But Benavidez, bro, that's boy.
That's probably who Ryan got to fight next to get right.
I don't think that would be a good because Jose like way taller than him. That wouldn't be a good fight. That would be like Joe Frazier versus Ali.
But
Benavidez, but that would not be a good fight for because he could potentially knock Benavidez out.
I ain't talking about Tank. I'm talking about Garcia to get right back to get his
Garcia?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to see that.
Because Garcia, that's what he going to.
Because Benavidez act like Earl Spence. Benavidez wants you to hit him. Yeah. But he got hands, bro. This boy got hands. Like, that boy got Ali hand. Like, I ain't gonna go Ali. But I'm just saying, like, that boy will pop. Bro, I'm talking about uppercuts, hooks, feints. How many people you know really use the feint for real? Like Devin Haney, Shakir Stevenson, Tank. Bro, that boy will feint you, and then you go bop, 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 like straight to a combo, bro. Like the boy got hands. That's my second favorite fighter, and then Shakir is my third. So I'm gonna go Tank, Benavidez, Bud Crawford. That's what I'll go. Cause Crawford nice too. I like.
Man, I just want him to get back on par, man. Like
who?
I ain't gonna lie.
Cause I'm also a little bit disappointed. I'm glad they did the thing, but
I'm disappointed in my
Crawford 36. You know what I mean?
I'm disappointed in Wilder, dog. Like I used to like watching Wilder. Like, dog, he was just.
Nah, he ain't a boxer though.
He's not. He's a fighter.
He's just he's just a puncher.
Going out there, he's trying to throw. But think about it, but like you had fighters like that. Like honestly, I watched the I don't know if you've seen it. Like it's a thing. It's a movie, the George Foreman movie.
Yeah.
You seen that?
Nah,
bro.
I need to.
I didn't know half of that. Like,
and don't tell me.
I didn't know half of like his life was crazy, bro. Like,
dang.
I didn't know. Like, I'm just like, dang, dog. I had no idea. Like, I just thought that he was a.
Don't tell me. Stop.
Yeah, bro.
Cut it out.
He's nothing, bro. Like, I ain't finna say that. Like, I thought he was a brawler, but like, he had a lot of stuff going on in his life that made him that way. You know what I'm saying? That made him just like he had anger and didn't know what to do with it. So like a dude was like, "I'm gonna put you in the gym. Like, you're gonna see what happens." But not even because like it's again like we just said, like when you get in the ring, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he went in there thinking I'm just gonna knock a nigga out. And niggas like, no, nigga, like, you know, I'm gonna just sit like, stop moving, like, stop moving, fuck that. like you swinging and missing, nigga, I'm just bouncing around the ring. Like, so it took him time to learn. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, bro, but like once he got it,
Got that timing down.
bro.
It was a
I
wrap.
didn't even know like he beat Joe Frazier to
Yeah.
get the belt. Like,
Yeah.
and like
They was
Muhammad-
going at
yeah,
it.
because he even like in the movie, like it's like they have Muhammad, like a guy that plays Muhammad.
Yeah.
And like I forgot at some point in the movie, like he had a conversation with him. He's like, bro, fight this motherfucker because I can't beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, but I know you can beat his ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he was just like, and I'll give you a title shot, man. Come on, like we both make a bunch of money. Like he was just like, bro, I'm good. And he was like, so you mean to tell me you ain't gonna do it? He's like, like I know that he like started making like selling grills and stuff like that, and like the whole story is like I didn't even know he was a preacher.
Stop telling me the movie, Ryan.
No, like that's like he is now. Like I'm saying, like currently he's a preacher. Like he has his own church. I didn't know that.
Mm.
I had no idea. Like I'm just like, oh damn, for real. Like his story is really religious. I had no clue it was like that. I'm like, dang, okay, this is what's up.
Dang, that gives you a newer perspective on George Foreman.
Yeah, because I had no clue. I was just like, I just thought he was a violent dude that like to whoop everybody in.
Yeah.
Like he
Exactly.
sold some grills.
Yeah.
Like I ain't know nothing like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, for real. Like,
Did you see also because I think that movie you're talking about was on Hulu? Did you see the movie The New White Man Can't Jump?
I did not see that yet.
So when you watch the movie, the character, the African American character, what happens to him in his head, like during the movie, that's what I think be happening to Tatum. When I be saying what I be saying, like watch the movie and see what happens, and I think that's a sax. Like something happens to where the turnover start happening and stuff like that. You feel me? So we'll go back and watch. Like when you watch that movie,
I think it'd be the pressure, bro. Like
it's the pressure, but it's also I think something happened in the past, or like he had an event, like maybe an AAU, or
where he had
like,
to make a certain play,
and
it
it triggers something.
Yeah, because I mean, because I saw it against when he played one of the games, like he at the top of the key, and like it's literally like we're fronting both of the people that's to his right and left, and he just like and just passed the ball. I'm like, did you even look? Like, and then Jimmy just caught the ball. He's like, okay, like, and he just like, and I'm like, what the hell am I?
But then you see certain times where he has that look on his face where he's determined and focused, and like, you see what I'm saying now, bro? Like that's what I'm saying. Like you don't know when that jump's gonna happen. Like it's mental. It's like there's nothing you can do about it. So you don't know. I mean, if you get that, if you get that Jason Tatum, but but I think that's a part of his growth. You feel me? So he's growing past that. He's being excellent more consistently now. You know what I mean?
Honestly, like
so hopefully that continues.
I feel like with that team, like really, if like it's not like the team is set up for Jason Tatum to be the focal point.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So like now, Jaylen Brown is definitely his bet, like his Robin. But I feel like the way that they're constructed, like all Tatum has to do is be aggressive.
Yeah.
Like he don't even have to be. Like, you don't even have to really be effective in going to the paint. But even though he has the ability to finish around the basket very well, but I'm just saying, like, let's
just finish in the basket a couple of times, then you'll be able to go in and dish out.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do that, like, bro, like you got like they're constructed with shooters all around him. That's the thing that pisses me off with Miami and the fact that Bam has yet to develop a 3-point jump shot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, like literally, we can have everybody on the floor, and like when Jimmy drive. He kick it to you when you.
In the bubble, and back in the bubble, he was shooting kind of like that, and then I guess
he'll shoot deep twos.
Yeah,
he will not shoot like dog, like literally.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah, I'm just like
he's
like,
a capable player to be able to do that.
Like, wow,
that would take his game to another level.
Pisses like literally, we can have everybody on the floor to be a floor spacer, and this motherfucker get the ball at 3 and it'd be like. Dribble, passing to somebody else. I'm like, nigga, you messed up the whole flow. Like they pass it to you, like it could have been like it could be literally Vincent, Strus, Love, him, and Jimmy. Like, and he be the nigga they leave open. And of course, he ain't gonna shoot the motherfucker. Like, so it's
not like he ain't capable. You got a shot. You got that's the Ben Simmons.
Bro, like for me, like I've never seen an athletic
the Ben Simmons
like athletic 4 that like when he see Al Horford in the paint, this nigga like I'm just gonna pull up. Like I'm like, dude, like
Nah, go get the
I'm
foul,
just like,
homie.
if you don't attack Al
Yeah,
Horford,
go get the foul
40-year-old
for
ass
real.
dude, like
Go get the
rise
foul
up on this nigga
for real.
Like,
Bam on him.
Like no, he
Bam, bam.
He has to foul you. Like
Yeah,
once you leave your feet, he gotta foul
yeah,
you.
he got to.
So like, bro, I just don't understand. Like he just
Wait, so the game tomorrow, right?
yes, bro.
What time?
8:30. Like it always.
Where you watching it
at the crib?
I might have to
Shit.
slide.
Shit, I'm be at the crib.
Might have
I
to.
think, matter of fact, I think A coming to the crib tomorrow.
I might have
Because
to.
like Cherie was talking to Krista about something. She was like, yeah, they want to come chill around like 6. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like I don't like they make plans and then just tell me, and I just be like, all right.
I might come through.
So
I might slide.
all right, nigga, I mean, you know
Know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, party at Ryan's house. We're gonna post some stuff on IG. Get that thing.
Y'all, everybody ain't coming to my motherfucker.
I
I had
But
a
yo,
100-pound
any-
Rottweiler. She will bite your ass off.
Yo, any shout outs home before we slide up out of here?
I mean, shout out to the homies that always be right, man. Like Reg, he check in all the time. You know, trying to see like literally if we podding. You know what I'm saying? So like, shout out to my dog ST and the Queen B.
Queen
on Time
Bay.
That Night, you know what I'm saying? I'm so happy for y'all.
So happy for y'all, 100%,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Like we gonna party like it's 1999. Y'all already know.
Yeah,
We're gonna definitely have, unfortunately for Brittany, we're gonna definitely make sure when the little bundle of joy gets here, we're definitely gonna act that baby toss, because that is a rite of passage for fathers. You know, toss the baby up in the air and just be like, yeah, and they catch them before they hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I do that, the baby in the pool.
See what I'm saying? I mean, it don't matter where you do it, as long as you do it.
As long as you do it, and you do it well when you do it.
And you catch the baby.
Catch the
Some
baby.
of y'all got butterfingers and the baby. Just now you got the aged baby trying to explain to the hospital how to hear your baby.
But yeah, bro. I also want to give a shout out to all the homies that's been rocking with us, man. This is episode 123. 1, 2, 3. 123 of them things, you know. So you feel me? I appreciate everything. I appreciate everybody for rocking with us. You know, we definitely got some new things coming. As you see, we had you see the new wall art. We got different venues, different places we're gonna be doing from. Again, look out for that No Shade podcast. It's gonna be dropping. We're looking to drop it next month in June. So stay tuned for the first episode. But we'll see if we're gonna push it back. We'll let you know. But look out for that No Shade podcast. Merch is on the way. So that within the next episode or 2, you should be seeing some new merch out there on the field. So be on the look for that. If you can give us some support, that would be lovely. We're going to set up a whole website and everything. So I appreciate y'all again. I hope you have a good weekend. Happy Memorial Day. And peace and love to everybody. I hope you have a good weekend. Yeah.